And back here at Keaton Field, where Jackson Christian is ready to take the field 6 minutes before official kickoff time. All the officials have thrown us a little curveball, and we are panning down to get a look at the Eagles entering the field. They want to take it to Nashville Christian tonight, and hopefully they are high-flying Eagles tonight.
Yeah, and they need to. And just to set the tone for you here, we do have a all-Nashville crew. This isn't a crew from the Nashville Association. We're on a natural surface, and Coach, looks like they play soccer on this. I see the line marks that are out there, but the field looks to be in pretty good condition for tonight. So it obviously stood through the rain, and I think they were on the road against Fayette last week, so they didn't tear it up when it rained so bad here. But the only thing is Nashville Christian's taking the field. They've got the white with gray, so our numbers are going to be a little hard to see.
Here come the Eagles, and it's Jackson Christian football time in Tennessee. Dave Wade, Coach Joe Holloway, along with Paul Schultze and Jim the Russian. Very quickly, let's talk about some fine people that help bring you this broadcast. Simmons Bank supports high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Of course, Tennessee Tractor, Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, Mitchell's Body Shop, Best One Tire, Gene Langley Ford, King Jewelers, the Hughes Eye Group, Sarah of Jackson, Marco's Pizza, Jackson State Community College, Victory Jackson North, West Tennessee Bone and Joint Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants, Master Fit Medical, Old Town Spaghetti Store. And Dave, looks like they're fixing to take about 4 minutes off the clock. And
yeah, they've stopped it. They're fixing to reset it to 1-2-0-0, and they're going to hand the kicker the ball. Coach, it's time to play football.
It really is, and back deep should be Dania Brooks, and we will check that, and it is. And, of course, they are in the light jerseys tonight, so we are dependent on the computer. That should be Peyton Tinsley. Both of them standing at about, Brooks backs up to his 2, and now Tinsley has backed up to his 2. Short kick. It'll be fielded by Tinsley as he comes up the right sideline. Gets a seam. Got one man to beat. Now he's got one pursuing him from behind and caught because he had to sidestep a man. But into Nashville Christian territory with a great return.
Yeah, great return right there on Campos's kick. It was actually short. We got the lane down to the side, and after that return, Tinsley went straight to the trainer's bench and jumped up on it right now, and they're going to take a look at him.
And they've got some big defensive linemen in there. 23 is a tight end, but he also plays defensive end. And you'll see 50 and 23 flip-flop two formation. 76 pretty well maintains the right tackle spot. And that is Adam Harris. Keep an eye on him. He is a big man. They'll play with 3 linebackers. They usually rotate and have 1 deep. Right now they are in a 2-deep secondary, but trust me, they will be in man coverage more than they will anything else. Aaron Smith, quarterback, empty backfield. Would have been a jet sweep, but the snap fumbled and falling to the ground is Smith. He'll take a loss of approximately, it's a little more than 10. We'll see where they spot the football. They've not the way to start, but, hey, it's your first time out.
Yeah, that's a little nerves right there. I knew you had Brooks. I mean, you had the jet sweep coming with Taylor, and, you can't take your eyes off that snap, and it's just a mistake that's going to be made to a new quarterback.
Absolutely. Brooks and Hearn to the left of the formation. Jackson Taylor in the backfield. We know Cisco's to the far side. Aaron Smith, the quarterback tonight, against a 4-man rush. The linebackers about 5 deep, 5 yards deep. Here's the motion. They'll step up to meet it head on, and now there's a flag.
I don't know what this is going to be. It may have been somebody that jumps. We're going to have a dead ball false start against the Jackson Christian Eagles. I think the inside man got a little bit of movement, and yeah, there's no question. It was Trip Hearn just eased forward a little bit.
Not the kind of start you want. 1 penalty, a loss, and it is second and a $2 cab ride, and that looks like about second and at least 25. I probably ought to count the lines, but we want to give you the ball game, and if I'm doing math, I don't have enough fingers and toes. But Hearn and Brooks to the left of the formation. Jackson Taylor in the backfield. 3-step drop, flushed out of the pocket, running to the right, heaving it downfield, and caught And
he dropped it.
He dropped it. That one almost was intercepted, went over the defensive back's head, and then in and out of the hands. I thought he had it.
On the replay here, you're going to see as he's moving down, you'll see that he just looks like he was going to run right here, but he pulls it in and he throws it long downfield. The receiver is back behind him, and I think he is as surprised that the ball made it to him as the defender who went right through his hands.
Pass intended for Cooper Cantrell. And it brings up a big 3rd and 25. Trips left, Brooks, Cisco, and Hearn. Isolated out to the far side. We'll check that. Sprinting left, looking, throws the short one out here to Brooks. Brooks is hit and will be tossed out of bounds or turned out of bounds at the 42 of Nashville Christian. That brings up 4th down at about 9.
Yeah, and, I mean, that was a really good call right there. They got the ball to Brooks in a good situation and gets a lot of it back, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage on 4th down, and I think you'll probably see Jackson Christian go for this.
Well, I just looked at the replay, and
might have been a little piling on right there.
Yeah, and I'm not sure there wasn't a left-footed spot then. We had where he went out of bounds and where the ball spotted are 2 different items.
Well, Coach, and you also remember, not only did we lose our quarterback, we lost our punter.
That's right. Jets sweep action, but overloading the right side, sprinting to his right is Smith. Looking, shoots it downfield. It's going to be picked off back at the 25. Coming up the field and then tackled at about the 45 will be one of the one of the players, and that may be number 13, Dakota Owens, that picked that one off, and he's a pretty good defensive back besides a runner.
Yeah, it was, and on the pickoff right here, I'm seeing Trip Hearn. He is getting off the field. You'll see this on the interception. It was just underthrown, and it would have been a good punt, but at that point, you got Trip Hearn that just ran into his own man right there, and it just probably got a little knee. But we're still watching Tinsley over there, and he is getting retaped on that ankle that was pulled on the kickoff return.
And you're right about that. It'll be the pistol formation with an H-back or a blocking back, 1 man in the backfield. They'll shift him, try to gain the advantage. They come usually to the side of the H-back, and this is Dakota Owens. He's across the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, and steps out of bounds at the official marks it right, and he's pretty close.
Yeah, he is, but it's all coming back because you'll see on this replay, this is probably the best takedown WWF style that you will see. Watch this on this replay, Coach. He's going to come right here. Watch him. Got a pancake here. That's a hold. And then right here, bang. That's just a hold. You cannot put your hands on his shoulder pads. And so they're going to mark it 10 yards from the 50. It'll be 1st down.
Okay, it will be 1st down, the initial one of the night for Nashville Christian. And both teams have had 1 penalty. This one probably a little more costly than the 5-yarder for Jackson Christian. It was the loss. 10:29 to go in the first quarter. No score between these 2 fine schools.
And I'll tell you, that we've been dealing with power backs, and this is a little scat back. He has a little power, but he's looking to get it outside.
Got a very fine blocker in Dunning in front of him, and they are heavy to the left with a flanker. Now, trying to skirt and get outside. That time we came upfield, kept him on our inside shoulder, and a great play, and that looked like Walker Ray with the tackle.
It was. Walker Ray did a great job. He comes up, does not give him the inside, does not commit. You'll see him bust upfield right here. Great job as a linebacker. He sees him. He keeps him side to side. I'll tell you, Coach, that's what we need right there. Good tackling in formation.
Absolutely, and that makes it 2nd and approximately 19 yards to go. They bring Satterfield and Marsh. They got trips right, single receiver, and now they're getting the play signaled in from the sideline. Quarterback relays it to his players. 35's in the backfield. Left-hander drops back, cranks the javelin, but goes short. Hits the short man, and they look like a face mask over there.
And it's going to be the 15-yard variety because his head turned. The umpire got it. It was blocked off from the head linesman over there, but it is going to be a correct call. You're going to have a 15-yard face mask, and it's going to end up being enough for a 1st down, Nashville Christian.
McClary with the completion, and that completion went to Martise Edwards, who is a speedster. He is their kick return man.
They sent everybody deep on that right side and just swung him down in the middle. We did a good job. We just got him by the face mask.
Absolutely. So the second first down of the night for Nashville Christian. They have the ball in Jackson Christian territory on the 40-yard line. Again, trips right. They run the read option. The ball's on the ground. I think Jackson Christian has it.
We certainly do. You'll see him point that way real quick here. And there he goes. That was a great job. We were more in their backfield than they were then.
And that looked like Chase Birmingham wearing number 42. Again, we'll remind you, we can see it better on the monitor than we can see out on the field because of the light numbers. And, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. Next year, those will be illegal numbers.
Yes, they will be illegal. They're making them contrast a little bit more, and it's not that we're doing anything illegal. It's just National Federation has had enough of these dazzle-me uniforms. They want to go back to old school where you can read them.
That's right. Thanks from all broadcasters. Cisco, Brooks, and Hearn to the left of the formation. Jackson Taylor, here's the man in motion. Daniel Brooks, it's the jet sweep. He cuts it upfield and maybe gets 1 yard. They close that one down very quickly.
Yeah, they did, and we're going to have to do that, and that's a good call. We're going to have to keep their linebackers honest to open up the middle of the field for our young quarterback here. But a great job, a great play call. It didn't gain very much, but we got to keep them honest.
That looked like Strickland on the tackle for him. He is one of their safeties. That may be playing cornerback tonight, and now they're lining him up more like a linebacker. They're spreading the thing out. They defend trips over this side with 4 people, but rush a man inside, and somebody just reached out and got a handful of jersey. That's the big man.
Yeah, that's big number 76. That's Harris Adams, a junior offensive and linebacker. He comes busting through there and just reaches that big old paw out and grabs a hold of Tucker, and I'll tell you right now, there wasn't much room to work right there.
3rd and 11.
Excuse me, that would be Taylor.
Yeah,
I said Tucker.
And 3rd and 11. And again, Hearn and Brooks come to this side. I know Cisco is to the far side. I cannot see if that's Tinsley back in there. The snap, Smith looks, goes up the middle on the quarterback draw, runs into his own man. Probably a hold, Dave, when it's thrown from that position.
Yeah, when the white hat throws it from that position, you've just about guaranteed you've got a hold. He'll step up here and he will signal holding against Jackson Christian. They're probably going to decline this penalty and take the play. And, yes, they will decline it and bring up 4th down, and Jackson Christian will be in a punt situation.
4th and 11. On to punt, and the punter tonight is number 17, Alden Holland. He's a junior, 6 foot 170, and I believe this is his first punt attempt, and now the whistles blow again.
Well, I'm not sure what we got right here. I don't think that they were ready to snap it. False start. Nope, they're saying false start against Jackson Christian. I don't know how we false start on a snap that quick.
Interesting. Remember, we are in Middle Tennessee.
Yes, we are.
And I will have to watch myself a little bit because from basketball, I can tell you it can be very interesting. Holland into punt. Nice punt. It'll bounce take, but it's picked up. It bounced right to the receiver.
It's a hold.
And maybe a hold if it's called and run out of bounds. I see Hearn there. See Holland there getting up off of the ground and missed one tackler there. They didn't throw the flag, Dave.
No, and it may have looked more of a hold from up here than it was down there. But, hey, it was a decent punt, a little bit more on the return, but he kicked it and it got the perfect bounce to him. If it would have hit the ground one more time, I believe we hold him back 20 yards.
Okay, 7:59 to go in the first quarter, no score. It is Nashville Christian's ball on the Jackson Christian 45 here on the right hash mark. Slot to the left. We come up and meet it with single coverage over there. Zone read. Dakota Owens hit. And having Walker Ray had him for a minute, and I did not see who finished him off. He had his ankles.
Yeah, Walker Ray had him, and as he sees on the replay here, this is what we've got to stop. We've got to get him here. We've got him hit, and we've got him wrapped up right there. But what does he do? He just sleeks his way out of there and falls forward for 3 more yards.
Yeah, gain of 3. Empty backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. They've even got Dunning in the pattern. Remember now, this young man can run, McClary. He looks, throws over the middle. He's got a receiver and knocked away. Good play at the last minute by Andrew Hughes.
Oh, Andrew Hughes played that perfect. We're going to see this on the replay here. This is a good pass. The receiver looks open, and Hughes has got this zoned all the way. As a safety, he's playing his spot. You'll come in at the last second, reach that hand out, knock it away. Andrew Hughes, fantastic defensive play.
Old Town Spaghetti Store. Try the spaghetti and meatball special, including salad and bread for $5.99. Monday through Friday, 11 to 2 on Carriage House Drive. And, of course, Sarah of Jackson, Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, Buick, Kia, one destination. So many choices. 3rd and about 7.
Big play here.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dunning in the backfield with him. No, they lift it with Dakota Owens. It's a reverse play. We'll pick up 12. He's got a seam, headed up. He's across the 30 down to 25, close to the 21-yard line, and a gain of 20-plus yards. And number 12 running the football is Jalen Marsh, a wideout.
Yeah, and people are going to wonder why this is not a block in the back. And actually, can we run that back just a little bit? Is there any way to take that replay back? I believe we broke containment here, Coach. Let me see. We get back through here. Right there, he's off. No, he did turn around. He caught the seam.
Okay, 1st and 10 on the 23. Strength to the right, bouncing off and into the backfield. That looked like Elijah Wiley hit him first.
The little man, he snuck in there pretty good on that one.
Tim Craig had the other hit on him, 55. Jackson State Community College, dual enrollment at Jackson State Community is a great way to earn college credit while taking high school classes. You can go to jscc.edu or call 425-2601 for details. Here comes the 2nd and 11 play, a loss of 1 on that one. Again, the strength, the blocking back or H-back is to the right. They play with 2 tight ends this time. He shifts to the left. And now we have a whistle.
I think it's going to be timeout Jackson Christian.
Timeout Jackson Christian School. They call a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com with no score in this game.
Mamma mia, kids eat free. At Old Town Spaghetti Store, every Monday, kids eat free per 1 adult entree. Free pasta, free drink, free ice cream. Dine in only. And every Monday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, adults can enjoy a 3-course pasta meal for just $8.99. Any pasta, any sauce, salad or soup, and Spumoni ice cream, all for just $8.99. If you have to miss Monday, don't miss Lasagna Tuesday for $9.99. A delicious way to start your week Monday and Tuesday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive, Jackson.
Back at Keaton Field, no score in this game. It's a 6:13 mark in the first quarter. Victory Jackson North. Browse their pre-owned inventory at victoryjacksonnorth.com or see them at 531 Van Drive. And, of course, West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active. Find out more at WTBJC.com or call 661-9825. Dave, the Eagles have done a good job on defense, except just one play hurts them at a time, and they're holding on at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, they just bust one at a time here.
Here's straight handoff, trying the right side, and bursting through the hole and getting close to the goal line. Let's see if he made it. It would be a 24-yard touchdown. They signal touchdown. That looked like Dakota Owens on the carry.
Well, and we get caught standing waiting for him to get to us. We've got to take the attack to him. You'll watch as our defense over here to the right, we're in good position, but you can't wait on the running back to get to you right here. You can't stand there. You got to come up, take him on, force the issue. 24
yards for Dakota Owens. And on to attempt the extra point. I cannot see his number right now.
Oh, that's Campo, 31.
And it looks good. It is good. The score, Nashville Christian 7, Jackson Christian nothing. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
West Tennessee's Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to announce Dr. Jay Smith has joined their winning team. Dr. Smith grew up in Jackson, and after medical school, there was no other place he wanted to come back to than Jackson. Dr. Jay Smith is ecstatic about the opportunity to serve his local community and be close to friends and family. Since school started back and the sports season is in full gear, when you experience an injury, let West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic help you recover quickly. Visit their website, WTBJC.com. West Tennessee's most respected orthopedic practice, serving West Tennessee.
This is Tammy Reed with with Hickman Realty Group. What does real estate and football have in common? Both have to have team players. Both are trying to make it to the gold, and in the end, the best team always wins. That's why you need a winning team working for you. With over 75 years combined experience, no other agent or teams come close to the sales of the Reed Nelson team for the past 10 years. Put the team with a winning record to work for you today. Call the Reed Nelson team, Hickman Realty Group, 664-1006. Visit our website at reedteam.com.
Back at the 6:04 mark, Campo to kick off as Nashville Christian has taken the lead. Brooks is deep.
And so is Cisco.
And Cisco this time. So Tinsley having a little health problem here. Ball bounces. Cisco gets it at about the 5. Up the middle, then veers to the right. One man to get by to get a really good, and I saw a little stiff arm and a nice return for Will Cisco, the junior wideout.
Yeah, Tinsley, I'm looking over there to see. I know that they worked on him for a little while, and I saw him trying to work it out on that original kickoff to start the game. He had busted it loose, and the guy came down on the back of his heel. That's what they've been working at, and he obviously has not been able to work it out yet.
1st and 10 for the Jackson Christian School Eagles. We got 2 sets of Eagles, so I won't use Eagles tonight. I can guarantee Eagles will win the game. Trips left. Aaron Smith in, Caden Clark out tonight. Quick out over there, tackled immediately, but a completion. And we'll have to pick up, is that Cantrell? I believe that's Cantrell.
That's Cantrell, and, that's what we need right there, Coach, is we need those quick hitters. You can see this on the replay. I mean, he gets rid of this and throws a bullet, and we were just one step from breaking that all the way.
We sure were. West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic, keeping you active. Find out more at WTBJC.com. or call 661-9825. 2nd and 5. 3-step drop over the middle. Cisco hauls it in. He'll be close, and he's got the first down with a couple of extra yards to spare. Will Cisco.
Another good play by Smith. He does a great job right there and just drops the ball across the middle to Cisco on a quick hitter. And it's a good play, first down. Hey, we're big first down after that score.
Dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cosmetic locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Go to their website and learn more. Hearn by himself to the left of the formation. Trips right. Jackson Taylor, or we'll check it and see who's in the backfield with him. Smith sprints, looks, flushed out, gets a block. Needs another block. Comes across the 45 down, and I say he's at the 47, but I haven't been right on a spot tonight. We're getting left-footed spots. I was right for a change, Dave.
Yeah, you were, and I'm going to tell you right now, if Trip Hearn releases right there, and I know that's what Smith was wanting him to do, you'll see him right here. He pumped it right there. If Hearn just releases down the field, it's a touchdown.
Oh, you're right, David. 2nd and 5, actually, after that first down by Jackson Christian. Here comes a cornerback rushing up the middle. Jackson Taylor getting some tough yards, breaking tackles, carrying the man down. The football is loose and in the air. He had a first down, but I'm afraid it is fumbled, and Nashville Christian says it belongs to them.
They're going to take a look at it. Yeah, they're saying it's Nashville Christian ball. I thought he was stood up, but he was working for extra yardage. We'll see it on the replay right here. We come right at him, right at where they blitzed in, so we got the hole. And we're coming in. He's pulling, and it does. Before they stopped his progress, he pulled it out.
We did not see who recovered it, but McDonald's replays. And, of course, remember Master Fit Medical, a leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products. It is 1st and 10 for the Eagles of Nashville Christian. They'll have trips left. Dunning in the backfield with McClary. They do run out of this formation. They're going to run a little screen. No, they throw to the left. They had the screen set up, a little circle screen, but they threw over here to the lone receiver, and he didn't hold on, Dave.
Yeah, Hicks was the intended receiver, and he threw a good pass to it, and Craig was actually in the area, and he slipped it in there, but it was just dropped by Hicks. That's a good defensive play. We did what we needed to do. Let's keep it up.
2nd and 10, ball on the 47 of Nashville Christian. Best One Tire invites you to Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville for your next blowout. BestOneTireOfJackson.com. This time as a wingback instead of an H-back to the right, slot left, handoff, bends it back, tries to bounce it outside as Dakota Owens. He does get outside. He'll be short of a first down, though.
Yeah, he wants to get outside as best as he can. I mean, he is not somebody up the middle. As you'll see, they start him right here, and he goes out, kicks it out right there. I thought we had him in that situation, but good job on pursuit. We get him down. It's a big third down.
Yeah. 3rd and about 3. A double slot formation. Quick out. First down, it goes to Dakota Owens, the senior, and he's very much an all-purpose back for them.
Yeah, and it was good. We had good coverage right there by Bailey Wolf, and he went out with him. And, at that point, they're getting very predictable. On their short yardage play, they're just sending the back out into the flats and everybody else down the field, putting them one-on-one with our linebackers.
First down for Nashville Christian. Now they'll send Dunning out. They'll have trips to the right. .335. Ball gets away from McClary. He picks it up, and he is a dangerous runner. Looks, has a receiver open at the 40. The receiver breaks across, gets down to the 35. That's Satterfield. Jaden Satterfield with the catch.
Yeah, you can't have this, Coach. That ball was fumbling around 20 yards behind, and he ends up getting it. We get no rush in there on that. We break no containment, and then he hits a wide-open receiver for a gain of 9.
And on the tackle was Campbell Scott, and that gives another first down. I believe that is the 4th first down unofficially at the 3-minute mark. Again, the wing back to the right, new running back in the backfield, Strickland along with McClary, a slot to the left. This young man who is a freshman, Satterfield, very dangerous to the right here. It's a handoff, bending it back, take a counter step. That's Strickland breaking it across.
Yeah, and I mean they're actually faking it to the right, and I thought that they were doing this just on seeing the hole, but both of them have done this. I guess it's a design play to start right and get back left.
Yeah, they take that counter step to the right and go to left, trying to get your linebackers to move. Here's the throw. Just over the head of the receiver. You couldn't line it in there, and you had to loft it. Incomplete pass, bringing up 2nd and 10 with the ball on the Jackson Christian 25.
Yeah, we had good defense on that right here. You'll see him as he drops back. He tries to drop it right over the cornerback's head, but the cornerback is where he needs to be. We got a little bit lucky right there that the pass was high, but good coverage.
This time, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And a little action there trying to draw Jackson Christian off. Dunning in the backfield with McClary. And now either somebody needs a timeout or it took too long, one or the other.
Nashville Christian.
Nashville Christian calls a timeout with Nashville Christian leading Jackson Christian 7-0. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill items. By popular demand, we have added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and sweet and sour soups. Entrees include chicken broccoli, General Tso's chicken, Mongolian beef, sweet and sour chicken, and lo mein with your choice of meat. For a limited time, Sakura is offering 2 new entrees, lobster and fried rice, and hot kung pao chicken. Sakura at 70 Carriage House. Dine in, delivery, or call in for pickup at 664-2878.
Back at Keaton Field, where the Eagles of Nashville Christian lead. Mitchell's Body Shop, lifetime warranty on every car repair, rental cars, 96 Riverport Drive. And don't forget to go to their Facebook page and register for UT tickets. 2nd and 10. Slots to each side. Protection. They flush him out of the pocket, but we've lost contain. There is a flag. Several Jackson Christian School Eagles now converging to make the tackle. It'll be a nice game, but Dave, I see it coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold, and that's how he was able to make that move. We got a holding against Nashville Christian, and you'll see when they on the replay here, Coach, he's able to get that move. We've got him contained, and we put him in the good spot right here. And when he tries to break it out to the left right here, you'll see the grab right there. That's the hold that got drugged to the ground. That springs him loose. Good call.
And a little shove afterwards. Old days, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, winner of the Reader's Choice Award for Best Used Auto Dealer. OldCountryAuto.com, Airways Boulevard and 45 bypass Jackson. Jesse Bynum got me for that. He saw the push. I thought he wasn't looking one night when I was in junior high. 2nd and 30 for Nashville Christian. They throw the screen. It's, again, a version of our circle screen to Dakota Owens coming from behind to tackle him at the Jackson Christian 40.
That's a great play
That
defensively, and we did a good job on this. This screen was set up perfectly. Linemen let the defensive linemen go. They drop it off to their speedster, and we keep him contained in the middle and actually punished him a little bit right there.
Yeah, Elijah Wiley, and I think that it was either Tacker Nash or Craig that helped out on that one. 1:18 and counting. 3rd and 24 is what the clock's got. 7-step drop over the middle. Got a receiver, and I'm going to tell you what, somebody, and that is number 5, and that's got to be Cooper Cantrell, that put a hit on him and said, read my license plate.
Yeah, this is as legal as it gets to. You'll watch this. This receiver is open across the middle, but he's coming into the safety zone right there, and you'll see him, bam! That's the reason he didn't catch that ball. Great job by Cantrell.
4th down, single safety. Danier Brooks will go back. Nice end-over-end punt. Let's see if he lets it hit. It bounces. It'll start to die. And a nice kick. It's going to roll down, within a yard of the goal line? I see a flag.
Yeah, back at the 25. I don't know. You got some extra curriculum going on. This is either going to be offsetting or somebody's going to get it. But both a Nashville Christian and a Jackson Christian player were on the ground, and that's going to be 30 yards behind where the ball is. So let's just see where they work this one out. This would be really good if it's against Nashville Christian.
Nice punt by Brock Hicks, the punter. He's a senior. Don't forget about the Hughes Eye Group. You've never seen a doctor and staff as caring for their patients as the Hughes Eye Group. Multiple locations across West Tennessee. The best in medical and surgical eye care, HughesEye.com. Dave, what was it? Or have they indicated?
He's not indicated it yet. He's fixing to step out and call it. I saw him to go to the personal foul, but we'll see just in 2 seconds.
Gene Langley Ford at 3500 East End Drive. Small family dealership, low overhead. They can save you money.
Just, what it is going to be holding against Jackson Christian, but, Coach, it's going to give us about a half a yard penalty right here.
Yeah, that's one of those big ones right there. Minute 8 left in the first quarter. Jackson Christian looking at their own goal line. They are in the shadows, and with taking the pistol or shotgun snap, it is a problem. You have got to get out of there. You can't afford a fumble. And, Dave, this is the one time where you'd love to be under center. Man coverage on our wideouts, slots to each side.
Throw it deep.
Linebackers coming. They're going to throw the fade. It's underthrown, or did it get blocked? It got blocked.
I think his arm got hit. Yeah, he received the ball, and I like the play call right here.
Yeah.
I mean, just chunk it deep because they're all packed in there. Everybody's one-on-one. Let's let our athletes go against their athletes right here.
And he did get hit throwing the football. It came out of there like a wounded duck. But we've got good wideouts that will fight you for the football. 2nd and 10 in the shadow of our goal line. The ball is on the 1-yard line. And the JCS breaks the huddle with trips left. Let's see if they bring that linebacker again. Stand-up defensive ends this time with a 4-man rush for sure. And the ball fumbled, and he is hit trying to catch it by that defensive end, number 23 for Nashville Christian. That is Fan, the defensive end.
That's going to be a safety, and I don't know. I haven't seen the signal yet. Is there something that's going to happen about this? What is
the 1 minute mark?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on right here. They're over here talking. They've not signaled safety. Neither team have left the field. Now it looks like the offense is going back. Coach, I have no clue what's going on here.
I'm not either, and I'm trying to decipher this. Unless the only thing I can figure out is maybe that helmet led to a helmet.
Well, and
that was a pretty good bang hit.
It was, but they've moved the ball to the 20-yard line. This happened in the back of the end zone, and the ball was originally snapped from the 1-yard line. It's a 19-yard penalty.
This one I don't understand unless there was something about it squirting out the back of the end zone.
Yeah, they're totally confused right now. Yeah. They have no idea what's going on. If it was a penalty on a hit to the quarterback, it should be at least at the 16, not the 20.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell you about something we do know about. Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, winner of the Reader's Choice Award, Best Used Auto Dealer, oldcountryauto.com, Airways Boulevard and 45 Bypass Jackson. Now they rule a safety.
I don't think that they have any earthly idea what's going on in this football game or what they're watching right now. I usually don't get off on officials, but I am going to do it on this one right here because that was absolutely something that was it's unacceptable. First off, you marked the penalty off wrong if you even called one. I never saw one. Why did you take it out to the 20 to make it 1st and 10? You got an explanation. Then you come back out and call a safety. That is unacceptable. It was a safety. If there was no penalty, there's no problem.
And you kicked from the 20, but they kept the Jackson Christian offense. Total mismanagement of it.
It was.
Supervisor, you need to borrow our film.
I'm going to tell you, this may be one of the times that the Nashville Association would deem this game as not one of the important ones in this area, and I hate to say that, but that's what they do. This may be a brand new crew, or even the White Hat doing his first game because, look, when the ball goes out of the end zone, it's a safety. It is a safety, and he knows that and should know that. If he don't know that, somebody teach him.
And, David, I haven't officiated in 40 years, and I would not have messed that one up.
Like I said, they got it right. It was a safety. We were about to seem to get a break from their misjudgment right there. But, and believe me, I officiated, Coach, for 30 years. I don't ever pound on them because I know what it's like to be out there. But you can't do that.
No,
that is just wrong.
And everybody in the ballpark here in the press box and all of you fine folks at home knew that was a safety.
Yeah,
nobody was going to begrudge the proper call.
And Coach Darby didn't put up much of a fight when it was over there other than to say, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Tell me what you were thinking when you put the ball at the 20.
Okay, we've chosen to kick the ball off from the tee. You have a choice of punt or off the tee. And Bartell will kick it off, and he's got a great foot. Look, he gets the distance. That one would have been well out of the end zone, but it comes down straight to one of their fine return men. That looks like Dakota Evans. We'll check it. He gets the ball back to midfield. It's actually not Evans. It is number 12, Marsh, and he is a good return man, a sophomore. But a nice kick. Will Bartell, somebody's got to sign this young man.
It is, and there's no question you'll see him play on Saturday. And when a safety, for those who are just joining the football game and understand what the rules are here, anytime that your offense is tackled in your own end zone, they get 2 points for that. The ball goes on the 20-yard line. You have to kick it back to them so they get the points plus the ball. But it was a good kick. Getting the ball at the 50, we did a good job on the kick.
Satterfield to the right, 2 tight ends. Now they shift out of it and go trips. And watch Dakota Owens, very dangerous there. Dunning in the backfield. Sprinting to his right, the left-hander, McCleary, throws short to Dakota Owens. He's run out of bounds at about the Jackson Christian 44. Should be they're going to say the 45. We'll take that. That gives us a yard back they missed on a while ago.
Yeah, it does. And I'll tell you, they're going to run that play. We're going to have to come up on him. And it's dangerous to do that because he is such an athlete. But they're going to be able to just toss that little side sweep right there for a gain of 5 just about whenever they want it.
Trying to force us into man coverage. I thought I had my mute button and got a little water down the wrong whistle. And the whistles blow, and I think the whistles have blown tonight more than we've had playtime. This time's a timeout. This is legit. Jackson Christian has called a timeout, trailing 9-0 with 50 seconds in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
I can save you mega bucks if you come in right now. What that really means is I jacked the price way up so I can discount it to make you think you got a deal.
Let's skip all that. Hey, my name is Sarah Beth Langley, and if you actually want to save some money, come visit my family at Gene Langley Ford in Humboldt. We are a small dealership with low overhead. We save, so you save. At Gene Langley Ford, we care about our customers. We don't want to push or trick you. We just want to earn your business, and we don't mind proving it with our low prices and excellent service. So yeah, you can be fooled into thinking you got a deal at that big, mega, huge sale, or you can skip the scam and come to Gene Langley Ford. Let my family show you Southern hospitality at its best. Kick back, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy checking out our lot. We'll give you top dollar for your trade and put you in the vehicle that you want to be in for truly the lowest price around. You really should try Gene Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service built.
2nd and 5, McClary running with the football. Jukes one man, gets over to the sideline, but hit with a solid tackle that time by Campbell Scott, number 10. Clock arrested at 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Nashville Christian leading 9-0, and they're quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to run that hurry up where they get in there and it looks like they're going to run a play. I think they'll turn around and look at the coaches here to get the call, or maybe they've already got it.
4-man rush. Here's the counter step by Dakota Owens and tackle that time, and that looked like Tacker Nash was all over him like white on rice.
Yeah, he
David.
sure was. He did a good job of bringing him down. Tacker got him as he tried to cut it out. You know, this little counter step right, take it back to the left, and he comes in there, gets him by the ankles, takes him down for a good loss.
Linebacker has to stay at home on that. You can't chase the counter step. And you're not going to make the initial tackle anyway unless you ran in from behind. That ends the first quarter of play. Nashville Christian 9, Jackson Christian nothing. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
We all love high school football, right, Coach?
Yes, we do, Dan, and we love Outback Steakhouse in Jackson.
The #1 ranked Outback Steakhouse in the entire state and voted best steak in Jackson.
My Outback favorite is steak and unlimited shrimp. Get any steak on the menu and add unlimited shrimp for only $9.99, and I can eat as much as an entire football team.
Outback Steakhouse in Jackson has added some great new items. My new favorite is Bloomin' Fried Chicken. It's Outback's twist on fried chicken. A boneless chicken breast, hand-battered in bloomin' onion seasoning, fried to golden brown, and drizzled with Outback's spicy signature bloomin' sauce.
Without Outback in Jackson, we couldn't broadcast and telecast all of these high school games.
Thanks, Coach. This is Ian Ensilaco at Outback in Jackson. Jackson and West Tennessee has been great to us, and supporting high school athletics and academics is our way to give back to the people that give us so much. Good luck to all of our young men and women in this new school year and football season.
Outback Steakhouse in Jackson, 194 Stonebrook Place. Open weekdays at 4 and weekends at 11.
Back at Keaton Field, ready for second quarter action. Simmons Bank supports all high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Find a location at simmonsbank.com. McDonald's, all locations in Jackson, plus Bells, Brownsville. McDonald's is loving high school football. Don't forget to hit Sonic, 6 locations, Cookie Dough Blast. 2nd and 12 for Nashville Christian.
A little confusion in the lineup here. He's pointing at somebody. I think you may see the little counter play here.
You're right. They pull a guard. They drop back. They shove, and there comes Dunning, the wingback, and he takes the football down. Nash was one of the tacklers. The other was Andrew Hughes, but a nice completion.
Yeah, and Hughes waits on this. You'll see right here. When you come up, you can't stop and make the hit right there. He was actually moving backwards. He runs over him, and he gets about 4 more yards.
And we will get that on. Chance McLean sent us a very nice message. That brings the ball to 2nd down and about 4.5, maybe 5. Faking the handoff, getting the slant across the middle. And that one's complete for the first down. And, David, we've got to get inside of that slant.
Yeah, Jalen Marsh runs a great slant right here, and he just hits him on the replay. You'll see he just steps up and takes 1 step back, throws that slant. We got to jump it. We got to jump the slant.
11:09 and counting. 9-0. Nashville Christian leads. 1st and 10 on the Jackson Christian 22. Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. This time they shift out of it and send Owens out into trips. Dunning in the backfield with McClary. 4-man rush. They throw the out to the right side, and I thought he dropped down to the knee.
He did, and he knew he did. He stopped.
And the referee very late with the whistle. Oh, Dave, I don't want to
this crew is
stuff.
Definitely not one of the best that's going to call out of the Nashville area. But right here, bang, he's down. The official's not doing it. He knew he was down. He stopped running. That's how you get somebody hurt right there.
Yes, you do. And then maybe call a wrong penalty when somebody plows somebody over because you didn't blow the whistle.
Absolutely.
2nd down and about 4.5, maybe just 4. shifting the power of the formation to the left of it with a tight end, a wide out, and the wing back. McClary waits, gets the football, handoff. No, he keeps it. He couldn't make the handoff. Following his blocker, gets around in, gets across the 10, and driven out of bounds. And I think I'd been better off to look through the window, David.
Yeah, I didn't realize we had a window there.
Yeah, there's a side window, and the play was out of our viewing point.
And they've got him. They've got him at the 1 yard line, and we're going to get it spun back around here. Kind of hard to get down through there. We're obviously looking at some of the coaches' hands, but we'll get through that.
Full house pistol backfield they give to Dunning, and the big man rumbles, and he would have been a load. We got a hit on him, but there was no stopping Dunning for the touchdown.
Yeah, it was just right up the middle, and there was no question he could power that in. You'll see it right here. They pull both the guard and the end comes around, and they just blow a hole wide open.
15-0 with the wait for the extra point attempt. The kick is up. It looks good. The referee says it is good. Nashville Christian 16, Jackson Christian nothing. Let's take a 30-second timeout. A 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Kenny Sutherland of 5-Star Realty has one goal in mind, and that is helping you get top dollar for your home. If you're looking to score the home of your dreams, then Kenny Sutherland and 5-Star Realty is for you. With listings throughout Jackson and the surrounding area and a price range that is sure to work for you. Kenny has nearly 25 years of sales and customer service and specializes in representing buyers and sellers in the purchases and sales of new construction, homes, land, and investment properties. Call Kenny today at 444-1164 or find him online at kennysutherland.com.
Back at Keaton Field where Nashville Christian leads 16-0. Cisco and Brooks deep. We haven't seen Tinsley since that first play of the ball game.
No, it obviously got him. I see him actually walking on the sideline over there. Coach just got a score from McClellan Road in Jackson right now. Fayette Academy leads USJ 6-3 with 3:35 left in the second.
That could, and that's late. I thought it would be more of an offensive shootout. Deep men are back at about the 6-yard line on the hash marks. This one being kicked a little closer to the left hash mark. Headed, is this Brooks' direction? Yes, it is. He heads up the middle, breaks it outside to his left, cuts back to the middle. He tries to get across. He'll be hauled down from behind because he had to slow down, but he gets it out to about the 42 or 3-yard line. And on the tackle, looked like Nate Hamilton.
Yeah, Brooks takes it over there to the left side, and as he comes across, we're doing a great job with our return teams. We're getting the ball in real good position. Right now, we got to give our defense a rest, and I know we're playing both ways in a lot of ways, but we got to give our defense a little bit of time to regroup. We need to get at least 2 or 3 first downs, possibly a field goal or a touchdown. We've got to put some numbers on the board.
Yeah, at the 9:52 mark, we need to put a score on the board. It's 1st and 10, our own 43. Cantrell, Cisco, Brooks to the right in the backfield. Jackson Taylor. Hearn to the left. Solo coverage. The give to Taylor. He gets outside. Gets across the 50. The 45. Keeps his balance. The 40. And driven out of bounds at approximately the 34 maybe. We'll see where they spot it.
Looks like he's standing at the 34. It's a good call. Hey, Taylor does a great job here as he comes around, gets that left side, and then he just a great job of keeping his balance as he runs the sidelines, takes a hit out of bounds, but great call, good play, first down Eagles.
1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Nashville Christian 34. They bring 3 receivers to the right. Aaron Smith starting at quarterback tonight. 4-man rush. Quick look in. It looked like it was caught. And that should be Trip Hearn with the catch over there. We'll check it and make sure.
Yeah, it's a great call. I mean, you got to give the young quarterback a little bit of time to get his to get his confidence up. They run a quick hitter right here. Just stop. He gets his hands underneath it. Does a good job. Gets good yardage. Brings up a manageable second down. This is a great drive to answer the score.
Trip Hearn with the catch. And now they have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Jackson Taylor in the backfield with Smith. Snap. Quick out, in and out of the hands, intercepted. This is going to go all the way. It's going to be about 65 yards. Intercepting the pass is number 3. That is Martise Edwards, and he's going to take it all the way. And that's how things snowball. Good pass. We just didn't hold it.
Yeah, he throws a good pass. You'll see on the replay here. We get it, and it just goes through his hands. It's a little bit high here, and we throw it up, but we got to catch that ball. I mean, we got to catch it. The defensive back's just in a perfect spot. It falls right into his hands. He's got the speed. Nobody can catch him. Touchdown, Nashville Christian. And that is exactly the snowball effect where we had something good going. We can't afford against a team like this to make those mistakes.
Yeah, you're right about that. 22-0 the score. Extra point to be attempted. It's fumbled and no good. Back in the backfield looked like Scott.
And Coach, I mean, you know, it just comes down to this: is we can move the football. We know we can move the football. We've had a couple of times that the quarterback's taking his eyes off the snap, and that is going to happen with a young man that's getting his first start. And so we just got to put the jitters down. We're still in the ball game, but we got to put points on the board.
Okay, let's take a 30-second timeout with the score 22-0 in favor of Nashville Christian.
Get your college degree from Jackson State Community College tuition-free. Update your credentials for your current job or begin your college career with no debt. From career-ready options that can get you into great-paying jobs to transfer pathways that allow a seamless transfer to a 4-year university, Jackson State has you covered. Check out Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect at Jackson State. There's never been a better time to complete your degree. Call 731-425-2601 or visit jscc.edu for details. Jackson State Community College. Invested in your success.
Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com, bringing you this football game. We're just about ready for a kickoff. We thought we had a completion, but it went in and out of the hands, picked off by Martise Edwards, and he took it back approximately 65 yards. 22-0 Nashville Christian leads. And we're waiting to kick off and back deep. Brooks, and we'll check the other one. Doesn't look like Cisco this time, but heads in Brooks' direction. He gets over there close to the sideline, gets across the 20, the 25, and football is loose.
Yeah,
but I want to say Will Cisco is on top of it.
Yeah, he dropped, and they did a great job on the kickoff there by pinning Brooks over on that right-hand side. Didn't give him much room. He got all he could. Ball went on the ground, but Cisco was there to pick it up.
Now, I say that 76 cannot come into the football game, David. He's out on the field with his helmet on the ground, picks it up and puts it back on.
Well, if he was involved in that kickoff when his helmet come off, he's not supposed to be on the field. Now, if he was coming on from the sidelines and happened to drop it, then he can. But
he didn't drop it. He just put it down and started making adjustments. I don't know if he was he's not on the kickoff coverage thing.
Right.
But you got to do that stuff. Now, if you drop it, he can continue. But if you make adjustments like that, the way I read the Simplified and Illustrated, it showed it sent him off the field.
I didn't see exactly what he did. I saw him pick it up, but I know he didn't have it on.
Yeah, he didn't have it on, and he was out there adjusting shoulder pads and doing things like that. That doesn't make any difference. 8:42, Jackson Christian's got to put some offense together, some injuries, some fumbles, some hurt. Middle linebacker is coming on this one. And now flag on the play.
Yeah, we got to jump on the interior line right there, and that'll be on number 66. That'll be Greg Traxon or Thaxon. He just got a little anxious over there and jumped a little bit.
It happens because middle linebacker was dancing up in there.
Actually, I called that. That was Forrest Manners that jumped right there. So I don't want to get it wrong, but that was Forrest Manners that jumped.
8:42, 1st and 15 ball on the Jackson Christian 25-yard line. That is a big defensive line, and then you get the middle linebacker, Bozich, up in there, and he's playing like a stand-up nose guard. Man in motion is Cantrell. Quick out, the screen to Daniel Brooks. He gets past one wave of them, dances, gets across the 30, and is driven back. So he gets the lost yardage back, and if we get the proper spot, one more.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the spot, Coach. I think they gave us a good one. We're just past the 31-yard line or right at the 31-yard line. So we get it back to the original down. We got second down and a little bit less than 10.
A little less than, about 9.5 to go. Clock running at 8:13. Jackson Christian with the football. Here's the snap. Smith flushed out of the pocket. One man had a hand on him, running to his left, throws over. And those, when you throw across the body like that, very dangerous, and he missed his mark.
Now, there's an old saying in football, do not throw late across the middle, and here's what we did. We moved and we went out to the left, and we're late right now. This is late. Don't throw that ball across the middle, young man. He'll learn a little bit more than that. That ball's supposed to either go downfield, or he could probably have taken that for about 6 or 7 yards.
Okay, 3rd and a long 9. 7:55, and the clock is arrested at 7:55.
I like that, Coach.
I like that, too.
I like that.
31-yard line. Nice siren.
Yeah, we're not getting bombed right now. It's just they're putting the air raid sign on.
Air raid sign. Man in motion to overload the right side of the formation. Sprinting right. Smith looks for Brooks. He's got him at the 40, the 45, the 50, and knocked out of bounds and sliding on the tarp that protects the grass and dirt area, especially when it rains.
You know, and I do like those tarps, and they're very, very, very good at what they do. And you'll see he throws it right here. He comes down, and he is right there. It's a good hit. But I'm going to tell you, Coach, these shorter fields where they have the fences close to the sidelines, they're extremely dangerous because once you hit those cleats are just like ice skates.
They do. They slide quite a bit, Dave. Not a big deal, but about a 1.5 foot improper spot then. 1st and 10, right with the ball nose and the snapped over, and our friend who's been very busy here as a line judge, he has thrown another flag.
Yeah, he has, and we've got a false start again. We just moved on the line. That defense is extremely fast, and we're getting off the ball too quick on our guards and our right side here because we're trying to keep up with the power of it. And it's actually that was going to work in our favor because we mishandled the snap again.
But we've got to quit being in these 1st and 15s in situations like that.
Being behind the chains is not where our offense works the best against this defense right now.
Kenny Sutherland, 5-star realty. You can get hold of him at kennysutherland.com for real estate. He's a home buying expert. 1st and 15, ball at the Jackson Christian 45 right hash mark. Outside rush, quick screen again. One man is blocked. 5 yards, maybe 6, depending on the spot of the football, and it's out of bounds. That'll stop
we got
the
a
clock.
late flag that's coming in from the umpire who's 10 yards down the field. I don't know what he's about to call. There was no action back behind this play. Every blue jersey was up. He's going to call a block in the back. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I don't bust officials, but I'm going to look at this replay right now. He calls this. That's not in the back. He's got contact. He can take him all the way. There's no block in the back right there. And where they marked it off at, I'm sorry. This is not the best crew that Nashville has to offer.
A phantom call. I don't know the basketball supervisor, but Gene Moniz, if you ever look at any football stuff, where are you, Gene Moniz, when we need you?
Well, Cantrell's out here one-on-one, or he was. If they could get him out here again, he was one-on-one with a defensive back up in his face.
Keeper, Smith hit,
Great
gets
block.
across the 40, the 45, down to about the 47. And that looked like one of the safety men, Tyler Morris, with the tackle.
Yeah, you fix to get a hold.
And another hold coming back.
This is a good call. We got a hold that sprung him through there, and a lot of people will say that it's hard to call it from that, but the new National Federation rules for officials is that they work on the sideline line. They do not come on the field. They try to work on the line, and it was a good call. We did get a hold to spring him.
That's right. And folks, if David Wade tells you so, he officiated. He's one of the best we had in West Tennessee. He still keeps up with the rules, knows them. And when he tells you did it, for those of you listening from Nashville Christian, David is nonpartisan. He'll tell you and call it just like it is. 1st and a $2 cab ride, and that is more than 22 yards as the scoreboard says.
Does Nashville have a fault line anywhere near it, because this place is shaking?
It's the aluminum bleachers. Here's the snap to Smith. Aaron Smith drops back, flushed out of the pocket. Tries to run with it, breaks one tackle, but the defensive end fan is going to bring him down at the 1st down marker. And now we got.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Missed the extracurricular activity. You can see it at the end of this play.
He saw it. He's standing there staring at it because he run in there to break it up. And I'm not going to talk about officials in a 22-0 ball game. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to let this thing get out of hand, and you're going to end up having to do something you don't want to do.
Gain of a couple. Aaron Smith in his first start at quarterback. Caden Clark out.
Yeah, he's getting talked to by his coach. His coach knows what he just did.
Cantrell, Cisco to this side. Brooks to the far side, about 5 yards deep with Hearn. Now he's in motion. They'll overload. They bring a man across who's playing him man-to-man. You got a free safety. Ball gets away from Aaron Smith. He'll have to fall on it, and that will bring up third and probably over 30 yards.
Well, this is starting to get chippy out there.
Yeah.
You got everybody pointing at each other, and they better get control of this right now, and we just got to get a big kick out of there. Coach, do you know Uber's number? Because I believe that's what we're going to take to get a first down at their 40, and we're putting the ball in play where, the 15?
We are putting it on the 15. So 35 yards. It's third and 35, actually. If you're looking at the scoreboard, it's wrong. Very wrong.
It's 45.
Is it 45? Okay.
Is.
It is 45. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Be a good time for a screen.
Gentlemen, it's 35, trust me. Here's Smith sprinting to his right, looking, shoots it down. He's got Brooks. Brooks hit at the 30, carries a tackler to the 36 for a nice pickup of about 21 yards, but way short of the first down.
Yeah, they did exactly what they were supposed to do, and we got the ball out and got a flag down again. Did not see this. Let's see what the call, where it is. It's going to be a hold. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. From where our vantage point is, I can't see. They're going to call holding as Will Stanfill limps off the field right now. I'm not sure. Let's see. The umpire is the one that has the flag in his hand, so he threw it. I'm not sure exactly what that call was, but we keep going back further. And that penalty should be half the distance. It should not have gone 10 yards. You don't go from the 15. I'm going to hush.
45 yards now. They have it right on the scoreboard.
55.
55. It would have to be. It couldn't be 55. It'd have to be in the end zone.
Nope.
The original. Oh, you're right. I missed 10 of the yards. Y'all are right. Running play. Smith keeps it. And down, getting us some room across the 5. And I kept looking at the stake on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I say. It was looking like that would have been the first down, but you ease it on down one more 10. You know what? We've got to get this ball out of here. We got 4:06 in the clock running, Coach. We got to try to keep them out of the end zone.
2 dangerous return men back there.
Yeah, unusual. I mean,
Jason Marsh, one of those, I believe, and should be Martise Edwards.
We got another flag here. I think we're going to have an offsides finally. Yeah, we got encroachment against Nashville Christian. They're coming after this one, Coach. There's no question.
They really are. Let's see if this changes their strategy. They have nothing to lose by going after it, David.
No, and actually this is the only way that you can get an automatic first down is on a roughing call. So you get an automatic first down on roughing, the passer, punter, holder, or snapper on field goals. But that's the only thing in high school that gives you automatic first downs.
Okay, very quickly, Outback Steakhouse, the number 1 Outback in Jackson, Tennessee, for the entire state at 194 Stonebrook Place. Rockin' Dough Pizza, downtown Jackson. Walk Sunday and Saturday brunch 10-1. Here's the punt by Holland. He gets it off quickly, end over end. It'll be fielded by Martise Edwards. Hit immediately, but Cisco couldn't spin him down now. He's trying to give ground. He's got his wall, and he's got a wall, and he could take it all the way. We couldn't hold the tackle, and teams usually set their wall.
Yeah.
There is a flag maybe down there.
And that coach is wearing out number 1, and that would be Tyler Morris. He is wearing him out. So you're going to get either a block in the back, I would think, is going to be this call. And we see during the return we got a personal foul. Actually, that's helmet to helmet. He just signaled that we had a helmet-to-helmet hit, personal foul. So it's going to be 15 yards from the 21. I'll have to see the replay on that. We don't have a replay on that.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's a helmet-to-helmet hit, so it'll be first down after the 15-yard mark.
Well, that wipes out the touchdown. King Jewelers, fine jewelers, friendly staff, custom designs, quality repairs. 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson. Hughes Eye Group, multiple locations across West Tennessee. The best in medical and surgical eye care, HughesEye.com. Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, 75 years experience, 731-664-1006.
Coach, the freshman Colby Lamberth has come into the ball game at quarterback.
Okay, we'll get our first look. He threw the ball well in the warm-ups, and he hits this one right on the nose. Lambert to William Spence, number 5, and that looks like a first down, or it'll be awfully close.
All right, and I'll tell you, watch this kid. He's already getting some interest in colleges. He stands right now. He stands at 6'2", is what they're saying. I think he's probably 6 foot, but a very, very, very good, promising freshman.
Lamberth back, 3-step drop, looking, got the good arm, throws it a little behind his receiver. Owens incomplete, but I like this young man. He's a fine freshman quarterback.
Yeah, he is, and if you notice, I mean, he's totally different than the other quarterback in McClary. He stands in the pocket, puts his feet on the ground, and throws like a prototypical quarterback.
Kenny Sutherland, a 5-star realty, home buying expert. Search your next home at kennysutherland.com. 2nd and 10, ball on the Jackson Christian 27, trips right, one single receiver to the left, play being signaled in. Jeff Brothers is the coach. The former Vanderbilt football star is the head coach of Nashville Christian. Darby Palmer, Jackson Christian. A lot of time, and now flushed out of the pocket, chased by Birmingham. Ball up in the air, knocked away at the last second there. It was a jump ball situation. That's what it looked like. That looked like Andrew Hughes back there.
It was, and number 8 for them, which is Nate Hamilton, he is just standing there, and he is open at that point. That pass needed to be a little bit further, but that was a great play by our defensive back. You know, you can give them the field. You don't have to be right up next to him because you know how long it's going to take for the ball to get there.
3rd and 10, ball on the 27. Colby Lambert. It's the quarterback. He still got Owens in there, gives to Owens. They try the left side, got 2 blockers in front of him. Filtering in and tackling him is number 80, Chance King. So Dakota Owens brought down by Chance King, bringing up 4th down. They'll go for it. I don't see the field goal team coming on.
No, and I saw the field goal kicker. We saw him earlier as we dodged balls coming into our cars. We parked it, but he's got a good Elmer Campos has a good leg. He was kicking them from the 30, which would have been 40 yards, but they're electing to go for it.
2 receivers to each side. Lambert, the quarterback, drops back looking, fakes the out, pulls it down. He's going to run with it. One man to stop him. Will he be short of the first down? It looks like he is.
Yeah, it's a great defensive stand by Jackson Christian to come in, keep them back out of the end zone with 2:14. We may be able to get the ball down in field goal range, but the best thing is to keep them out of the end zone because they get the ball starting the second half.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Eagles of Jackson Christian. Don't forget about Sarah of Jackson. 189 Stone Bridge. Visit sarahjackson.com. So many choices. Jackson State Community College, dual enrollment at Jackson State Community College. Visit jscc.edu. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory, victoryjacksonnorth.com, or come and see them at 531 Van Drive. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 23. The give to Jackson Taylor. Good yardage over the left side. Now the rugby scrum. He tries to bounce it out. Gave ground in the spot. He'll probably lose a little yardage when you give ground like that, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, you don't gain it when you're running backwards right there. And, you know, they need to get the ball to Danier Brooks. We need to get it to Danier. I've been told that by Miss Christensen that it is Danier. I don't know what I've been saying. But Miss Christensen, it's Danier.
And one more that we have to remind ourselves of, it's the Mainers boys, even though it's spelled like Manners.
Yeah, it's Mainers. You're right. Yeah. I'm terrible with names.
And a good spot. They did not give him the pushback. They gave him the good forward progress. 2nd and about 6 high snap, pulled down by Smith, looking for a receiver, throws it. Cisco comes back for it, catches it, and gets driven out of bounds. But Will Cisco, with those good hands and concentration of his, it'll be a Jackson Christian first down.
Yeah, absolutely it's going to be. And, he's ruling this incomplete. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He let the coach call the play.
He has no clue.
Let's see if we get a replay on that.
Watch this. I mean, and he actually goes to the spot. You'll see this right here. We got to catch one. He's in.
He's in.
He goes to it right here.
Chain crew is not supposed to move those chains until beckoned. Now, that brings it back, and it'll be third down actually, and about 6 yards to go.
I hope they get a replay of this. We need to send them WNWS.com.
Absolutely. Smith in the backfield. Looking across the middle for Cisco. He's got him. Good catch, holds on to it. Tackled by Spence. And Cisco's helmet comes off, and that'll move the chains.
Oh, me. That's a great catch by Cisco and a great pass right there. I mean, that right there is a pass that kind of can get you going.
Aaron Smith is a good quarterback.
Yes, he is.
Just needs time and reps, but looking good.
We got one-on-one out here.
Walker Ray and Cooper Cantrell. They've got 3 to defend, 2 deep secondary. Quick pass out to, that looks like, is that Brooks?
That's Danier.
Danier Brooks going to get about 8, maybe 9, depending on the spot of the football. I believe he's got a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, and they're putting their top defensive back over there. They're putting him on him in Michael Fan, and I'll tell you, Brooks, I'll take him one-on-one against him. You'll see there's nobody over there. I'll tell you what, a little step up, look back, and go could work.
30 seconds and kind of actually down to 25. Here and hit. It's his arm was going forward. No matter what the fans think, you'll see it on the replay.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer right there. He ended up getting an incompletion, and we're getting down to the end of the quarter.
Yep, 20 seconds left. West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active. Find out more at WTBJC.com or call 661-9825. Dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cosmetic, locations Jackson, Humboldt, DermanSkinCancer.com, and, of course, Master Fit Medical, 424-6383. Visit masterfit.net. 3rd and 1. Smith, quick pass, but they have people in the backfield, and they got a handful of Danier Brooks' jersey, and he'll be tackled for a loss. Is the football loose, or had they ruled him down?
They better have ruled him down. They had him stood up. They're going to give the ball to Nashville Christian. Now, I want to see the replay on this. Now, you get down to a situation, and let's see. All right, we get the catch right there, and we're running. All right, momentum is stopped right there. He's being pushed backwards.
Ball squirted out.
Guys,
but the
that's
clock,
unbelievable.
The whistle should have been blown. 8 seconds. Jackson Christian on defense for at least one play. Colby Lambert was at quarterback the last time out, and I'm sure he'll be back. William Spence had come in as a wideout. Also Brock Hicks. And that is, well, let's see who the quarterback is. Better check it. It is the left-hander, the starter, back in there. He throws. They go out of bounds with 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Now the clock running, and I thought he went out of bounds, David.
He did.
But they didn't run the clock to start, though. That play can't take just 1 second. Now let's see what they come up with.
This is like watching a comedy.
It is.
It's like watching.
Are they going to give them an untimed down? Or are they going to tell them put 2 seconds back up on it? My suggestion is start the clock on time. I was looking right at it. The ball was there at the receiver before the clock ever started. 2 seconds, they'll take a shot at the end zone, or will they run some trickery?
Now, coach is over trying to get a timeout here. I don't think he's going to go after it.
Trips left. Now they blow the whistles.
I'm not.
I'm going to keep it here. Master Fit Medical, leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products to healthcare providers. Call 424-6383. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Try the spaghetti and meatball special, including salad and bread for just $5.99 every day, Monday through Friday, lunch 11 to 2, Carriage House Drive. And now we're ready to play short timeout, 2 seconds. McClary drops back, cranks up the javelin, throwing towards the end zone. Jump ball up in the air. Looks like it was intercepted but dropped back there, and that ends the half. At the end of one half of play, Nashville Christian 22, Jackson Christian nothing. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, on WNWS.com.
Let King Jewelers serve you. During our 22 years in business, we have made it our mission to be the best jeweler in Jackson. In order to be the best, we believe every customer is important. Select a unique gift for that special someone or a piece for a special occasion. Our staff will be happy to help. With over 35 years' experience in repair and custom design, Grover King will give your jewelry the care it needs to last for years to come. Come to King Jewelers today.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Sometimes a routine is a good thing to break. Start your morning at McDonald's and get any of these sandwiches for just $1 each. Because if you don't deserve a morning that's a little easier and a lot tastier, who does?
Welcome to Hughes Eye. Our doctors and staff look forward to having you as a patient at our clinic. Our doctors and staff work together as a team to treat patients with outstanding care in a positive and friendly environment. We work closely with your local eye and medical doctors to provide care centered around you. Hughes Eye has offices throughout West Tennessee to better serve you. We offer cataract, LASIK, and glaucoma procedures, retina and oculoplastic specialties, as well as the treatment and management of many ocular diseases. We're proud to offer advanced technology to provide the most up-to-date treatment options for your eyes. Prior to your appointment, please take a moment to visit our website at hugheseye.com. There, you can submit new patient forms, find directions to our clinics, and learn more about your ocular condition. Thank you for choosing Hughes Eye.
This Junior Garlic Butter Burger is so juicy. The butter really brings out the flavor.
Well said, Peter.
You're kind of buttering me up. What did you do?
You're just a really good friend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Grab a $2.99 Junior Garlic Butter Bacon Burger with tots while they last.
Back it, and that's the reason I messed up a while ago. And we know we're back. I'm on 2 instead of 1. Anyway, folks, you learned a little broadcasting there. And interesting first half. Jackson Christian had some turnovers, some penalties. There were some unusual calls and a few things like that. Trailing 22-0, they have done some good things, including the opening kickoff, but we haven't seen Peyton Tinsley since then. Will Cisco's had some good catches. Aaron Smith looking more comfortable all the time. We've had a couple of snaps that were either snapped over or got away. Had a couple an unusual fumble on a play that should have been blown dead. A catch over here on the sideline that was well in bounds that was actually called by one of the assistant coaches for Nashville Christian incomplete, and because the referee had actually got ready to mark it, and or not the referee, the line judge, side judge, whichever one it is. That's very interesting. Let me tell you about some of the fine people that helped bring you this contest. Sonic of Jackson hit the cookie dough jackpot with the big scoop cookie dough blast in Sunday now at all 6 Sonic locations. Of course, the Hughes Eye Group, you've got some of the best care. You've never seen doctors and a staff like that for caring for you. Multiple locations across West Tennessee, the best in medical and surgical eye care. HughesEye.com. Gene Langley Ford, small family dealership with low overhead. We save, so you save. The dealership that service built 3500 East End Drive, Humboldt. King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom designs, quality repair. 16B Drive, Conrad Drive, Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee is where you can get great service from them. McDonald's, all Jackson locations, plus Bells in Brownsville. McDonald's is loving high school football. Simmons Bank supports high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Find a location at simmonsbank.com. Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, winner of the Reader's Choice Award for Best Used Car Dealer. And Greg Armour is here. We will give him a set of headsets here. And now, that's at Peabody. There is an ambulance on the field. Let me get this one in, then we'll hear from Greg and get the statistical report. Lonnie Cobb, of course, Airways Boulevard and the 45 bypass, oldcountryauto.com. Mitchell's Body Shop, lifetime warranty on every car, rental cars, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson. Register for UT football tickets on Mitchell's Body Shop Facebook. Best One Tire, invite Best One Tire of Jackson, Brownsville to your next blowout. Best One of Jackson.com. Actually, Greg, you take some fumbles and some unusual penalties and a few things like that. We've actually done some good things.
Yeah, we've done some good things, but the stats won't show that. In the passing department, Aaron Smith attempted 14 passes, completed 8 for 89. Leading receivers is Daniel Brooks, 4 catches for 49 yards. Will Cisco had 2 for 29. In the rushing department, we rushed 11 times for 9 yards.
And that hurts us because we've not been able to get to rush. But
Right,
Aaron Smith has gotten better as the game has gone on. Hey, you got rust on you when you don't play quarterback a lot.
Yep, exactly right. For Nashville Christian, they attempted 17 passes, completed 10 for 77 yards. Rushed the ball 13 times for 91 yards. So, I mean, the turnovers have hurt us. You know, we had 2 interceptions and lost a fumble.
Yeah, a couple of snaps got away, even the ones we fell on. We've put ourselves in a hole, but then again, we have some nice positive plays. Greg, I got to put you on the spot with a call. Our replay, the way we looked at it, Will Cisco was inbounds. You had a better angle than we did.
He was inbounds.
Highway robbery.
Yep. We've got, you know.
The assistant coach did a good job calling that one wrong. He influenced the official.
Yep.
I don't know. Greg, anything else? How punting game holding up? This is a new punter.
Yeah, this is a new punter.
Alden Holland doing a good job. And
for the most part, our defense is making some tackles. It's just, you know.
Well, we're giving them field position.
Right.
It's a game of field position. And Greg, any final thing you want to say to the fans?
No, we just need to come back out in the second half, and 22 points is not hard to come back from.
We had a couple of big plays, and we've scored 22 points and a half several times before, and we can do it again. We just got to put more big plays together.
That's correct.
Instead of having a big play and a penalty, and then something disastrous happens.
That's right.
That's it. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. And when we come back, we'll talk more about this contest here at Keaton Field in Nashville.
MasterFit Medical Supply is on a mission, and that mission is to supply everyone with premium medical equipment at savings you wouldn't find elsewhere. At MasterFit Medical Supply, we represent over 200 medical equipment and supply manufacturers and over 90,000 products, much of it in our warehouse right here in Jackson. Defibrillators, monitors, EKGs, pumps, sensors, and more. So when you need more affordable medical supplies, call MasterFit Medical Supply at 554-1223. MasterFit Medical Supply is on a mission, and that mission is to supply everyone with premium medical equipment at savings you wouldn't find elsewhere. At MasterFit Medical Supply, we represent over 200 medical equipment and supply manufacturers and over 90,000 products, much of it in our warehouse right here in Jackson. Defibrillators, monitors, EKGs, pumps, sensors, and more. So when you need more affordable medical supplies, call MasterFit Medical Supply at 554-1223.
Nice body.
Thanks.
You've had some work done.
You should have seen me last week. I was a total wreck.
Oh, who did the work?
Well, I insisted on the best. Mitchell's Body Shop.
That is one good-looking ride.
Fender benders to total wrecks. Mitchell's gives a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson.
When you want the best body in town.
And we're back at Nashville Christian School. Keaton Field with the score at the half. Nashville Christian 22, Jackson Christian no score. Right now we want to take the time to tell you about some things that are going on at Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian Middle School Theater presents The Little Mermaid Junior. October 17th through the 20th on campus at the Jackson Christian School in Kaufman Gymnasium. Showtimes are 7 p.m. on Thursday, October 17th. 7 p.m. on Friday, October 18th. There'll be two shows on Saturday, the 19th, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. And Sunday, there'll be one show to finish it out at 2 p.m. General admission at the door is $10. Students are $5. Multi-show pass for adults is $30. Multi-show pass for students is $15. Multi-show tickets are good for all shows and can be purchased in the business office. You can contact Dawn Cooper for details. That's the Jackson Christian Middle School Theater. They're presenting Little Mermaid Junior, October 17th through the 20th in Kaufman Gymnasium. You know, this game has been a tale of a few mistakes. We could be down a lot further than 22-0 right now, and our defense has played well to keep it that way. We've gotten the wrong end of a couple of calls. I'm not one to really beat on officials. This is not the best crew that Nashville has to offer. There's no question about that. But they are running they're having nothing to do with who's winning or losing this ball game. But they need to get control of it. But I'll tell you, we're going to come back and get in this second. Nashville Christian is going to get the ball to start. And it's going to be very, very important that we hold them on this first possession. I don't know if they're going to put their quarterback back in, McClary, or they'll go with Lambert, the freshman, who throws the ball very well. They'll end up getting a situation where they can kind of put this away in high school, just so everybody's kind of understanding what's going to happen here, if it does. Not that it's going to happen. But once you reach a 35-point margin, no matter what it is, they call it a running clock. And at that point, the clock never stops except for injuries or timeouts that are called. And so I don't think that we're going to reach that. I think that Nashville Christian is their offense is stoppable, and we've been able to stop them. We've shown that, and we've just got a couple of bad breaks, and let them get away when we had them pinned down, Coach.
Well, we've given them the football in bad field position for us, good field position for them. We've given them the short field all night.
Yes, and then they get the defensive score and the safety. So, they missed the extra point. So really, there's 8 points that are on the board right now. It should have been a catch and a first down for us, but it turns into a 60-yard interception for a touchdown. And then the safety that the ball went out of bounds that the officials just couldn't get right, and really they didn't affect that call. But I don't like the fact that we can't get the rules right. But, Coach, you're right. We've put ourselves in good position on returns. We've had the ball in scoring position to where we could move it down the field. We've just gotten some bad breaks. I think if we can hold them on this drive and put some points on the board, we can make a game out of this. But if they happen to punch another one in, it's going to be an extremely, extremely high hill to climb.
It really will be. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have second half action with the Jackson Christian School Eagles trailing 22-0.
Hi, this is Dan Reeves. Please listen up. More people are being diagnosed with skin cancer each year than the sum of all other types of cancer. I was one. More than 10 years ago, nurse practitioner Boer diagnosed me with precancerous spots. She kept a close watch on my skin, prescribed topical skin cream that repaired my skin, but I waited too late to avoid skin cancer. Fortunately, regular visits to dermatology and skin cancer consultants led to early discovery. Dr. Carranza was able to remove the skin cancer from above my right eye with Mohs micrographic surgery. I bet you didn't know that. How could you? There is no visible scar. Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants is the premier destination in West Tennessee for treatment of all skin conditions and disorders. They specialize in comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic care of adult and pediatric skin and nails. Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants in Humboldt and Jackson. Don't wait till it's too late. I almost did. Schedule an appointment by visiting dermandSkinCancer.com or call 784-4300. That's 784-4300.
Don't miss Victory Honda of Jackson's huge Labor Day weekend spectacular. Going on now. This is your final chance to get special clearance pricing on every brand new Honda in stock. And now through Labor Day, we'll pay your sales tax on any select vehicle. That's right, we'll pay your sales tax. Plus, make no payments until 2020. For complete details, visit VictoryHondaJackson.com. Then come into Victory Honda on Highway 45 Bypass today and get special clearance pricing. But hurry, the final days of the Honda Summer Spectacular event are here at Victory Honda, and it all ends on Labor Day.
With top-tier credit approval, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Sale price will include applicable sales tax, which will be paid by the seller dealer. Not valid on previous purchases. Excludes Honda HR-V, Type R, and Honda Fit models. Plus tag, license, and $599 doc fee. First 4 payments totaling up to $880 made by dealer in lieu of any other discount. Offers do not combine. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends 9/2/19.
Back in Nashville on WNWS.com, Jackson Christian School football, where Jackson Christian trails Nashville Christian 22-0 at this point in the contest. Let's tell you about some of the fine sponsors that help bring you this broadcast. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Try the spaghetti and meatball special, including salad and bread for just $5.99 Monday through Friday. For lunch, 11 to 2 Carriage House Drive. Kenny Sutherland, a 5-star realty home buying expert. Call Kenny on his cell at 731-444-1164, at the office 731-661-9000, and search for your next home at KennySutherland.com. Outback Steakhouse, the #1 Outback in the entire state, maybe in the nation. Voted best lunch in Jackson, 194 Stonebrook, Jackson. Rock and Dough Pizza, plan on brunch every Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 1, to get ready for the ball games. RockandDoughPizza.com, downtown Jackson Walk. Sonic of Jackson, hit the cookie dough jackpot with the new Big Scoop Cookie Dough Blast Sunday. And now at all 6 Sonic locations in Jackson, the Hughes Eye Group, you've never seen a doctor and staff as caring as for their patients as the Hughes Eye Group. Multiple locations across West Tennessee, the best in medical and surgical eye care. HughesEye.com. And, of course, Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, the Reed Nelson team, has over 75 years experience and sells more real estate than any other team in West Tennessee. 731-664-1006. Trailing 22-0. It is not hopeless. You need to win more plays. It's kind of like in basketball. You win more possessions than the other team. We've got to win more plays. And a couple of big plays has really hurt us. We can't play and give them the short field and us have the long field, David.
No, and that's been our problem. And we've put the ball in play in good position, except for the one time we had it on the 1 yard line. We've actually been either 30 or towards their goal, and a couple of times at midfield. And we just can't move the ball, and it seems like every time we give it away to them, they get it down inside the 30. That's a tough offense to shut down for 30 yards.
It really is, and, of course, we've had a couple of injuries and a couple of guys limp off. Haven't seen Peyton Tinsley since the first play of the ball game, and I think you said Stanfield got hurt a while ago. And, you know what would boost our morale? A good long play. Now, we have to give up the football and kick it to Nashville Christian. I'd like to see Bartell start by blasting one out of the end zone, and you know that young man who I think is a college prospect will blast it and give it a good ride. Heavy air tonight, though, Dave.
Yes, it is. It's definitely the dew has started to fall as halftime I walked out, and it is getting the chill of football season. So, but I know he's got the leg to do it, and we definitely don't want to give them a chance to take a run back, and that would be devastating to us right now. So let's kick it deep. Let them put it in play on the 20.
Well, I know a couple of coaches right now that even though it's not muddy or anything like that with the dew falling, the old long cleats, which you don't see, I believe it's pretty well standard cleats now on the bottom of the shoes. Some of the cleats in the old days when I was in junior high had metal taps on the bottom.
They most certainly did. I have seen those, and there's been many times, and you'll still see it in the pros, that, you know, they'll get on a field, and after they play a down or two, you'll see them go over there, and them trainers will change them cleats. They'll go from I think they're 3/4 inch and a half, and they're even 1 3/4 at some point.
Martese Edwards and Jalen Marsh to go back deep, and both these young men have speed to burn. Will Bartell, who is very capable of blasting it. He also is a very good onside kick man, but I think this one is going to be blasted. And Will approaches the football, line drive. It gets by, bounces into the end zone, and it'll be brought out to the 20, and that's where Nashville Christian will start, Dave.
Great job by Bartell. I mean, he just drove the ball past the receiver into the corner of the end zone. That way, if he would have received the kick and been able to run it, we had him pinned in the coffin corner. That was a great job by Will.
Yeah, absolutely was. Remind you about McDonald's, all Jackson locations, plus Bells and Brownsville. McDonald's is loving high school football and the replays, and, of course, Simmons Bank. You can find them at simmonsbank.com. Both teams being the Eagles is the reason I haven't used the word Eagles very much. No time ran off the clock. Still 12 minutes in the third quarter. Satterfield is out here as a single wideout. Two tights, a wing back. They give to Owens. He comes and bounces it outside across the 20, the 25, and down close. Let's see if they gave him the spot across the 30. Cabell Scott on the tackle.
Yeah, they're going to give him the spot at the 30. He's out of bounds, and we played the play well. We were getting blocked, and we ended up shucking the block. We just got to be able to drive our feet. That's what the weight room is for. That's what we do. That's why they get stronger.
Craig, Birmingham, and Wiley line down, stand-up defensive end or outside linebacker, depending on what you want to call it. Everybody shifting, and now a shift. And it looks like we jumped into the neutral zone, Dave.
Yeah, they're going to call this in the neutral zone, and it's one of those plays that, you know, the end takes off running, and he's actually going in motion. It's really close to me, and as I officiated a lot of times, Coach, that is really close to simulating the start of a play. It's a little bit too obvious, but it could go either way. They ruled it against us.
Trips left. Going ahead, showing formation on 1st and 5, ball on the 35. Here's McClary, the left-hander, back in there, flushed, running for his life. I see Craig there, I see Wiley there, and the man actually flushing and destroying the play. is number 13.
You get Wiley in there,
Yeah.
and he gets a good job at him. And then we roll him around right here, and then 3 different Jackson Christian Eagles get a hand on him, punish him.
Bailey Wolf was the man that got the first part of what I call a flush, 10:48 in running, 22-point lead for Nashville Christian. It's 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 28. Slots to each side, one back in the backfield with McClary. Snap, 3-step drop. Now he slides sideways, throws it deep. Coming over, picking it off, and the momentum carried him out of bounds, but it doesn't make any difference. Great interception by Cooper Cantrell.
Yeah, Coop did a good job right there. I mean, you'll see this right here. He plays this perfect. He's reading it all the way, knows that he gets a break right here. Good hand job, get the feet in bounds. Good job. That's the stance we needed to get.
First big play. Now we need a big offensive play. It'll belong to Jackson Christian. It'll be 1st and 10 with the nose of the football touching their 40-yard line on the hash marks closest to Nashville Christian, wide side of the field to the right of their formation. And I see the big man coming in for Jackson Christian School, Waltney Graham, the 9th grader. And let's see where he's not going to play center. Not, yes, he is. He has come in for Colton Nash at center. Let's see if Nash has moved down the line to another position. Here comes the outside linebackers. They hand off, and grabbing a handful of Jackson Taylor is number 50, and that is Lucas Klein, who is listed as an outside linebacker. Some people, again, depending on your terminology, stand up in.
These are some strong hands right here. You'll see him. He gets a hold of him, and Tucker's a strong young man too. Those hands get a hold, and he's not going to let go. That's a good tackle on a very strong running back.
And, yes, they have moved Colton Nash probably into Stanfield's position. And I also see number 77 in there now. That is Charles Sims. And he is a big young man, too. 9:44 and counting. It's 2nd and approximately 15. Motion by Brooks turns it into a trips with motion sprinting right, hitting Brooks.
Ooh.
And making a great break on the football. You got to give him credit, is Martese Edwards, the speed merchant kick returner.
Yeah, he did. He makes a great break on it. You'll see on this replay as he rolls right, he's telegraphing this all the way, throws it to the spot he wants to. He breaks, he just misses it. Sometimes, Coach, there's a reason that you're a defensive back.
Yes, there is. That brings up a 3rd and 15. Again, needing the big play. And that one was just a hair lay, but great break by Martese Edwards on the football. And have to give that young man credit.
Got Denier 1-on-1.
Slots to each side. They're shifting. The corner is coming. Here he comes, flushing Smith out. He's being chased. Unloads it underneath to Jake Wilson. Jake will be short of the first down, but does get the yardage back plus about 2 more, bringing up 4th down.
That's a great play by Aaron. I mean, he's rolling here being chased hard. He knows he's fixing to take a lick, but he delivers the ball on target. And I think we're going to go for this, and I believe this is a good call right here.
It really is. Jake Wilson in the football game for Jackson Christian. And again, we've got a slot to this side, one man in the backfield. Smith drops back on 4th down, dumps it out, and just behind Jake Wilson, he catches that, and he is still running.
Yeah, they just dragged Jake across the middle here, and it looks like it is set up well. The pressure's come on, and they bring that inside, and it is wide open. Just the pass was a little behind him, and ball goes over on downs.
It does, and it'll be Nashville Christian. Now, here's that short field, though, Dave, that we was talking about, that it really puts a lot of pressure on our kids playing with that short field. Good defensive stop the last time with the interception by Cooper Cantrell. And 1st and 10, ball on the 43 of Jackson Christian. And they have brought McClary back out there. Coming to this side, Jaden Satterfield, freshman wideout, but he is a very good wideout. The wingback or H-back now shifts sides.
We're going to have a delay of game here against Nashville Christian.
Delay of game moves it back 5 yards, 1st and 15. I doubt they change plays, Dave.
No, I think they know exactly what they're wanting to run, and it's fixing to happen again.
Wing back to the right side of the formation. They hand off. to Owens. Owens gets around. There is a hold. He's got the 40 down to about the 37 of Jackson Christian. And that is Dakota Owens, the senior, 5'8", 160, but he's got more moves than a hula girl.
Yeah, he does, and it does help when that outside tackle gets held a little bit by the jersey. You'll see it right here as he's trying to let go of it. Bam, he's got him. You can't grab him.
I didn't think you could grab a handful of jersey, but maybe I don't know anything. Slot left, single wide receiver to the right. And you got a tight end also with this formation. Slant across the middle. Receivers got it for the first down close to the 21-yard line for a gain of about 16, and that is 15. Brock Hicks, a senior wideout, and he's also the punter.
Yeah, they're doing a really, really good job of disguising the routes and dumping them underneath here, and we got to figure this out.
7:55 and counting. Three-step drop. Sprinting to his right is now McClary. Gets outside the contain. Shoots one down there, and he threw a bullet down to about the 7 or 8 yard line, complete.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that is a fantastic pass that he just threw right there. You know, he's getting the movement and being left-handed right there, Coach. He was rolling out to his left, and you're right. He threw a bullet.
Jalen Marsh with the catch. Could not see the numbers. The light numbers are on Jackson Christian's uniforms. Kind of tough to see. Straight ahead to Dunning, running in their power formation out of the pistol. He gets positive yardage, and then he'll be driven back by a host of tacklers from Jackson Christian. See Campbell Scott there. Looks like Walker Ray, and there are two other gentlemen that I apologize, I cannot identify them, that was there in the rugby-type scrum.
Yeah, and they're getting down there close. They're inside the 10. They're going to move it now to about looks like at the 3 yard line. I think you'll see the same play again.
Yeah, it is second and goal from the 3, and they go straight ahead again. Getting a little push there. We're pushing back. And I thought I was in an Australian rugby game.
Well, you know, and the whistles are coming late, and what's going to happen in this is sooner or later you're going to get somebody who comes in there and blasts this thing up, and when they do, you're probably going to see a flag on it when the play should have been called dead at least 1 to 2 seconds earlier.
Yeah. Tight formation, two tight ends. This is the version of the Pistols L formation. They give to Dunning the big back again. He goes straight ahead, looks like he's got 3, and he does have 3. Don Dunning, I believe, is his name. If I am incorrect, I will get it right. It is Don Dunning, 3 yards for the touchdown. 6:50 to go in the third quarter of play.
Well, nothing fancy about that play. Just hand it off, get behind you big boys.
And they will go ahead and kick the extra point. There's Campos, Elmer Campos. The kick is up. You see the referees, it's good. 29-0, the Nashville Christian Eagles lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Kenny Sutherland of 5-Star Realty has one goal in mind, and that is helping you get top dollar for your home. If you're looking to score the home of your dreams, then Kenny Sutherland and 5-Star Realty is for you. With listings throughout Jackson and the surrounding area and a price range that is sure to work for you. Kenny has nearly 25 years of sales and customer service and specializes in representing buyers and sellers in the purchases and sales of new construction, homes, land, and investment properties. Call Kenny today at 444-1164 or find him online at kennysutherland.com.
Back at Keaton Field, where Nashville Christian leads 29-0. Now let me get a couple of our fine sponsors in here. You need to know about Best One Tire. Invite Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville to your next blowout. BestOneOfJackson.com. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive. Don't forget to register for the UT football tickets on Mitchell's Facebook page. We're just about ready for kickoff. Brooks back, and we'll check and see who is back there with him.
That'll be Cisco.
It is Cisco this time. And David, after this play, we'll let you get some scores in there. Nice kickoff this time, heading. They're trying to pin Brooks again on the sideline. It bounces to him, but it took a long time to get there, and he's trapped at the 15 and going to go down at the 17. Pretty well hemmed in because of the way it kicked off and it hit the ground.
Yeah, that's that coffin corner kick that just pins him down there, and it takes half of the field away to it, and Jackson Christian's going to end up behind the 20. We're going to end up, give you some scores here from the West Tennessee Division II Single A. Right now, Columbia Academy is beating Tipton Rosemark 28-0 in the third quarter. Davidson Academy 10, Davidson Academy 20, Trinity Christian 10 in the fourth. And at McClellan, Fayette Academy 20, USJ 17, third quarter score.
1st and 10, ball on the 17, wide side of the field to the right. Here come the linebackers from the outside, and the ball is thrown short. And Aaron Smith took quite a hit from number 4.
Yeah, they're coming in off that right side right now. We've got to get a step back on our tackle there to protect his blind side. And that's a throw that it's hard for a professional to make. That is a 25-yard throw to the flat. Very, very hard throw to make.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota, that's one reason he's benched is he could not make that same throw. A high school kid, actually Aaron Smith's pass looked better than the ones Mariota was throwing. 2nd and 10 from the 17. They give straight ahead, and they got great penetration, and that was the big man in the backfield. I believe that is Adams.
Yeah, that's Adams. He just comes busting through right there, and they're manhandling our front line right now, and we're in a makeshift situation because of injuries, and they're having to learn on the spot. But this will be good for the rest of the season. They're getting a crash course right now.
3rd and 13, loss of 3, 6-12 and counting. Like I said, we've got new people. They've moved. Colton Nash is playing left guard now. And, of course, the new young man, Charles Sims, playing tackle on the left side of the formation. Man in motion to the short side. Brooks turns, reverses field. 3-step drop looking. There's a man holding on. Is the football loose? And, unfortunately, I believe fumbles have hurt us very badly. Let's see who's on top of this one.
Now we've got a flag that's coming in. They fumbled the ball and recovered it. It looks like at the 1, it looked like it was in the end zone. Yeah, he's marking it outside of the end zone.
We'll have to wait. Fans wish we could tell you something.
Yeah, we don't ever know. I mean, I don't think that they know right now. They're still trying to figure it out.
This has been interesting, and it looks like the offense or the punt receiving team coming on.
Yeah, they have a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that's going against Nashville Christian. We don't have a mic, so we don't know what they've called it on, but unsportsmanlike against Nashville Christian after the fumble. So they're going to mark the ball from where they recovered it back 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 going into the end zone.
And so fumbles continue to plague Jackson Christian right now. 5:47 left in the third quarter play, 29-0. Nashville Christian leading. They have brought the young quarterback back on, and that's Lamberth. He'll have Dunning in the backfield with him, and Dunning, a very good runner, can also play that wing back or H-back spot. He drops, pumps, throws across the middle, knocked away. Chance King with the coverage there, knocking it away.
Yeah, I mean, our defensive backs and linebackers are doing a great job in pass coverage. I mean, they're playing their positions, staying right in the zone that they do. He tried to squeeze it through. Chance King did a great job of knocking that away. I thought he had a chance to intercept it.
Okay, the ball is on the 17-yard line. It should be 2nd down.
It is. It's 2nd and 10 on the box. Scoreboard is wrong.
Trips right. One man in the backfield, Dunning with Lamberth, the young quarterback, 6'2", good range. Looking. He starts to run, gets away from one man, heads towards the stake, jukes a man, and is driven out of bounds. He will have a nice pickup. It'll be close to the stake, and let's see where they mark him. Lamberth scrambling, as you heard. Looks like it is short of the 1st down by about a yard, Dave.
Yeah, he scrambled out there, didn't have anywhere to go with it. The defensive backs have got everybody covered. They were trying to drag, and it's a good thing that he ended up running the football because 71 and 53 were both 15 yards downfield.
3rd and 2. Let's see if they throw or if they run the running play. They give to the running back. He's got around the corner, and that is Owens back in there, and it looks like he has gotten the first down. They'll move the chains now.
Yeah, I see the right foot of the linesman that is on the right-hand side, the Nashville Christian side. He's marking the ball just outside of the 1-yard line.
1st and goal. And interesting where their spots you can't always depend on. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. On the right hash mark, wide side to the left of the formation for Nashville Christian. Owens in the backfield. They give to him with a counter step. He gets a block by a pulling guard and goes 3 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a run read there. You'll see right here on the replay. They hand him the football, and he kind of takes a stutter step, and he waits for the hole to open. He finds it and follows it through for a good play all by Nashville Christian.
Campos on to attempt the extra point. It is 35-0. The clock will be running, Dave, if I'm correct, after this. Doesn't matter about the extra point, but it is up and good. It is 36-0. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
Get your college degree from Jackson State Community College tuition-free. Update your credentials for your current job or begin your college career with no debt. From career-ready options that can get you into great-paying jobs to transfer pathways that allow a seamless transfer to a 4-year university, Jackson State has you covered. Check out Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect at Jackson State. There's never been a better time to complete your degree. Call 731-425-2601 or visit jscc.edu for details. Jackson State Community College. Invested in your success. MasterFit Medical Supply is on a mission, and that mission is to supply everyone with premium medical equipment at savings you wouldn't find elsewhere. At MasterFit Medical Supply, we represent over 200 medical equipment and supply manufacturers and over 90,000 products, much of it in our warehouse right here in Jackson. Defibrillators, monitors, EKGs, pumps, sensors, and more. So when you need more affordable medical supplies, call MasterFit Medical Supply at 554-1223.
And as we come back, the kickoff comes down to Brooks, and again, they're trying to pin him on the sideline. He gets across the 30, breaks one tackle, and then is bulldogged down out of bounds by Jalen Marsh.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting a good job of pinning Brooks in there, and he made a good return right there, was able to slip through. He was one man from breaking it right there. Now, this is the time right now the offense has got to get a little bit mad. We got to put the ball in the end zone. And, Coach, I'll tell you one thing. I've never heard this before, but I've heard Rocky Top played. I've just heard the Memphis Fight song played.
Second time for the University of Memphis Fight song. I could sing that one. I started to yell,
too.
"Go Tigers, go."
All right, Jack.
Yes, Jack Eaton here on the call.
Great Scott.
Yes. Oh, that little brat Marsh, if you remember when Union beat University of Memphis. You see it developing. We didn't get the defensive end fan blocked. There was miscommunication because it looked like either supposed to be a front handoff or either a jet sweep, and Dave, it didn't develop.
No, it didn't, and he comes off this left side right here, and he is absolutely untouched, and we run right into him. I don't know exactly if that was a busted play or just a play that did not go well.
I think it was, because the football, I think, was supposed to go to Jake Wilson, who was in there at that H-back or wing spot. It brings up 2nd and 20, maybe even 21. 3:24 and counting, should be a running clock. The referee slows the game down again. And they got the big man, Adams, still in the football game playing tackle, and they got him blocked this time. And nice pass to Brooks, leaping catch. Brooks brings it down. Momentum carries him out of bounds, but what a catch by the little man.
Yeah, and a good read right there by the quarterback. I mean, he sees him over there, and he knows where he's got to put the ball. And you look at this, he sets that back foot right here, and he gets something behind this throw, comes forward in it, does a great pass. Brooks goes up, catches the ball with his hands like he's supposed to. Great job.
Absolutely. That brings up 3rd and about 6.5 to go. We'll just call it 3rd and 6, and it's a long 6. Brooks and Hearn to the near side on the left side of the formation. Cisco and looks like Cantrell to the right side. Comes the rush across the middle. Oh, come on, guys. I want to see the replay. There it is.
Yeah.
Drop the handkerchief. Thank you.
Well, I think our coaches got that one because it came from the other side. The head linesman was standing right by Coach Darby, and I think Coach Darby said, listen here, fella, and by that time he had reached and got it.
Now, David, I know that sometimes a play is run behind you as an official, so I've got to question the distance and the positioning of the officials.
Well, that's exactly what I have looked at all day. Is the mechanics here is the back judge is about 7 to 10 yards too deep. The white hat is probably 10 yards too deep, and the umpire, I'm going to say, is about 5 yards too deep. He needs to come up. They need to tighten it up. The end men, hey, they're supposed to work the line, and they're doing their job.
First down, Jackson Christian School. Ball on the 50. Coming to his left, short pass, got Brooks, the 45, the 40, the 35, and knocked out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is what we've got to do because they're constantly coming with this outside blitz, and they're running these linebackers in there, and he knew that we ran right into the blitz. Great job right there. Ford could not catch up with Denier. First down, good play call.
Great play. Gene Langley Ford, 3500 East End Drive, low overhead. They save so you can save. Here's Smith looking. He's going to go up. He's short pass out there. Didn't have quite enough juice because he was dancing trying to avoid tacklers.
Yeah, I think he was going forward, and he could have gotten some on it, but if he would have taken another step, he would have crossed the line of scrimmage. So he had to kind of step back as he released it to make sure it wasn't an illegal forward pass. He couldn't get enough on it.
Yeah, 2nd and 10, but I like the nimbleness.
Yes.
And, again, remember, this is this young man's first start this year. Caden Clark has taken a lot of snaps, and he has also played wide out, defensive back, H-back, holds on extra points. Jake Wilson in the backfield with Aaron Smith. Slots to each side. The outside linebackers are coming. Quick throw over the middle, and that looked like –
yeah, he's hurt.
Broke up, and he got caught up in the air, stretched out. And the only thing I question I'd like to see.
You're going to have roughing the passer coach here. He did tag him when he had no reason to.
Dave, he led up.
Yeah.
He led with his head.
There. Yeah. So,
that's dangerous. You got to protect the receiver when they're airborne like that.
Yeah, he's a defenseless player at that point, but they did get roughing the passer, which a roughing is an automatic first. Now the quarter's going to run out because of the running clock.
Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back with the fourth quarter of this contest on WNWS.com.
Nice body.
Thanks.
You've had some work done.
You should have seen me last week. I was a total wreck.
Oh, who did the work?
Well, I insisted on the best. Mitchell's Body Shop.
That is one good-looking ride.
Fender benders to total wrecks. Mitchell's gives a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson.
When you want the best body in town.
Back for the final quarter. Nashville Christian leads 36-0 over Jackson Christian School. We've had a lot of good plays, David, but unfortunately fumbles here, penalties here have stopped drives.
Yeah, and we need to get this one in the end zone. And actually, Coach, if we can put this in the end zone, we will stop the running clock.
That's right, and a good confidence booster, though, if we can put one in there. And you know, unfortunately, you dwell on what you do bad sometimes. 1st and 10 on the 15, sprinting to his right, being pursued, hit as he throws. Touchdown in the corner, and we'll pick up the number. That looks like, is that? And we got blocked out. I did not see who caught it.
Let's see. I got him right now. If I can see him, that's going to be Cisco. That's going to be 21. Yeah, that's Will Cisco.
Great job. 15-yard TD pass, a big confidence booster. The fourth quarter at the 11:55 mark. Bartell to attempt the extra point. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Try the spaghetti and meatball special Monday through Friday, 11 to 2, Carriage House Drive. Also, Sarah of Jackson, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, Kia, one destination, so many choices, 189 Stonebridge. Here's the snap. The kick is up. It looks good. The officials say it is good. The score, Nashville Christian 36, Jackson Christian 7. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto sells Airways and 45 Bypass in Jackson or online at Old Country.
Very important drive, confidence booster. Even with the score 36-7, Jackson Christian, fine drive. Put 7 on the board to Will Cisco. 11:55 to go in this contest. Bartell on. Let's see if they try. He's looking for a good spot to place that tee, and let's see if he comes to onside kick. They send their 2 good deep men back, Martise Edwards and, of course, the youngster, number 12, Marsh, who's a sophomore, fine wide out, but he also runs kicks back. I think Bartell's probably going to blast this one, but you never know. Very fine foot. Oh, he gets that one is up. It may be no. It just kept going and going, and we'll put this one in play on the 20.
Absolutely, I'm telling you that is the way that you want your kickoffs. Me and you are sitting right now, probably about a story and a half above the 45-yard line, and when that was kicked, we heard the pop on that one.
Wasn't that something else? You could hear that pop. Master Fit Medical, a leading distributor of medical, surgical, dental products to healthcare providers. Call 424-6383. Visit masterfit.net. First and 10 on their own 20 for Nashville Christian. They lead in this contest. The Eagles have not quit, though. They bring very wide to the right, Spence, or to the left. There's a slot. They're in their version of the pistol. The left-handed quarterback, McCrary, goes across the middle. There's that slant again to 12. He's got good yardage into Jackson Christian School territory. Breaks a tackle, and he could go all the way and does. Takes this one 80 yards. A slant turns into a touchdown. Now, our tackling has hurt us a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't do a good job of tackling right there. I mean, he's got speed, and that's a pretty big receiver, and he hits him on this slant. But you'll see on the replay right here, we have a chance right here. We're running beside him. I think he went for the strip right there. And that's what they did, Coach. They were going to strip the ball, and in doing so, he was able to strong arm him and get out of there.
If you don't have help, you don't strip.
You're right.
First man tackles, second man strips football.
Exactly right.
Campos to attempt the extra point. It looks good, and it would have hit my car had it been in that other place, David, right then. That increases the score to 43-7. We'll come back with Nashville Christian's kickoff after this 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
It's savings time at Sarah. Don't let the heat steal your money. The time to buy is now. Savings beyond belief. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not. All new 2019 GMC Sierra Crew Cab. Your price, $30,999. That's a 28% savings. Or GMC Sierra with rough country lift. Your price, $39,999. That's a 26% savings. 2019 Chevy Malibu LS. Your price, $17,999. That's a 25% savings. And 2019 Chevy Corvette. Save $13,900 in savings. Your price, $63,500. Sarah. One destination. So many choices.
We're back with 11:40 to go in the contest. We'll be back with the running clock after an 80-yard pass where Jalen Marsh took it 80 yards on a slant. Jackson Christian School to receive, and they've been trying to pin Brooks in a corner so he cannot get much of a return. Gives him less yardage to work with and use his cutback ability. Very quickly, dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cosmetic locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Learn at DemandSkinCancer.com. And, of course, West Tennessee Bone and Joint. You can get them at WTBJC.com or call 661-9825. Foot in the football. It comes down. Here's Brooks. This time he does get to the middle. He's headed to his own sideline. Spins, gets out of the grasp of one tackler, and gets across the 30 for a fine return at about the 31 or 2-yard line.
Yeah, Danier's doing a good job returning these kicks. He's making the most out of what he's got. He's got a good vision of the field. He's an excellent returner, great athlete. And once again, we get the ball in good position to start.
Absolutely. Aaron Smith in his first start of this year. Remember, we only have 8 seniors, young ball club, and we still have a shot at the playoffs. Now, unfortunately, some of the tiebreakers are in the favor of other schools.
And Tipton Rosemark's losing tonight, and that helps, and we'll just have to win the next 2.
Pass to Brooks as he trailed in behind. Nice gain. It'll be about 8.5, maybe 9. But starting to be a great combination. Clearing the zone was Hearn, and he came in behind Hearn on that pass.
Yeah,
and it is a first down.
It is, and he made a great job in hitting him on the move, and we get the first down. Coach, Columbia Academy right now up 28-0 on Tipton Rosemark in the 4th. Davidson Academy 20, Trinity Christian 10 in the 4th, and Fayette Academy 20, USJ 17. That's in the 4th.
Oh, it makes you want that Tipton Rosemark game back again. Let's play the last minute and a half over again. We needed a clock that night.
Yes, I know. That was hard.
Trips right. High snap. Pull down. Smith flushed out of the pocket, being pursued, trying to get the angle, throws the ball up in the air, and did the right thing. This time threw it close to Cantrell, out of bounds. No penalty on that.
No, and that's a great job. The receiver's in their area, and you can throw it all the way over the press box if you want to do it. A couple other scores we got from the West region is South Gibson 10, Covington 13. That's in the 3rd quarter. Haywood 28, Crockett County 30. And one that's playing out pretty good right now is Gleason. Excuse me, that's a different one. Greenfield 41, Gleason, no score.
Darian Fan in the ball game at a defensive end, and Harris Adams, the giant tackle, still in the contest. They bring the outside linebackers. Cutting it up, getting what he can get is Aaron Smith. Wise decision. I saw the flag go down. There's got to be a hold back there.
I think you're going to get a hold on number 78. He was actually holding number 76, and we're going to get that. It's going to be on Colton Nash. Yeah. He's going to look at it, and he's talking to him. I'd like to see him wave this one off. I hope that he would.
They're not going to, Dave.
Okay.
Personal foul.
It's
wow.
Personal foul. I'd like to see what it was. I know if we've got the replay, we can take a look right here and watch Colton Nash all the way. He's got it down. He comes in. Yeah, he hit him when he was down. You can see that at the top of the replay. He was already on the ground, and Nash gave him a pretty good little nudge down there. That may be just a little bit out of frustration.
Okay. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory, victoryjacksonnorth.com, or see them at 531 Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee. And we'll readjust, and we've got 2nd down, and this may be a $10 cab ride. It's very interesting how far back we are. Sprinting to his right, trying to get out of the contain, thrown up in the air, picked off, and that is Edwards again with the interception. And that one floated just a hair, and they, being Nashville Christian, have intercepted.
Yeah, that play right there, if that ball is another half a foot, we have a completion, and he makes a good throw. He's on the move right here, and, he's having to throw it off of that side foot. Right-hander, and he just couldn't get enough mustard on it to Cantrell.
And let's see who they bring in at quarterback, because in the second half it has been 10, Matt McCleary, the very fine quarterback, but they have subbed. And Colby Lamberth, number 11, a freshman at 6'2", has a very good arm in there. And I believe we've changed running backs. Dion King beside him. They'll hand off to King, tries the left side, cuts it back up, has a hole, smells the goal line, spins. Let's see if he made it. And he did make it. There was a seam there, and we didn't get Phil.
I'll tell you what, they've got a lot of talented running backs, and they're able to hit the hole and explode into the end zone right there. We've done a good job of pursuit. Coach, this is a good ball team we're playing tonight.
It really is. Well-coached team. They are the number 1 team in the state. Jeff Brothers has a lot of experience at championship football. and he played his football at Vanderbilt.
He was a Commodore.
Yes, the Bass would like that.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Extra point by Campos to be attempted. Snap, the hold, the kick, it's up. It looks good. And the referee says it is good. It is 50-7. Nashville Christian leads. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
For those about to rock and dough, we salute you. Fresh and local tastes better. We make all our dough and sauce daily and shred our own cheese. At Rockin' Dough Pizza, we smoke our own meat, prep all our fresh veggies in-house. You'll sing a Rockin' Dough ballad when you bite into our signature Pizza USA. Burgers, grinders, wraps, pasta are just as great as our pizza. And the best Saturday and Sunday brunch in West Tennessee. Rockin' Dough Pizza, downtown Jackson in the Jackson Walk. Open 7 days a week. RockinDough.com and on social media.
Back at Keaton Field, and the reason we're laughing, I got excited, but I had to add to the song because you got to get the part where you say "Go Tigers, go." And I know they're both Eagles out here, but as a University of Memphis fan, and we suffered that loss to Temple, and Nashville Christian to kick off after that touchdown run by King.
And Coach, we are in a running clock, but it does stop on timeouts and scores is the only time that it stops. And usually in this situation with a 50-7 score, I don't think anybody would be hurt by any stretch if this thing didn't stop till it hit zero.
Oh, you're right, David. Dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cancer, location Jackson and Humboldt. Learn more at demandskincancer.com. West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active. Find out more, WTBJC.com. Call 661-9825. Jackson State Community College, dual enrollment at Jackson State. And we must have had a penalty because we're kicking off from the 45 of Jackson Christian.
Yeah, and it must have been a big one because it's 15. It's a 15-yard penalty, and that's what say we need to run this clock before somebody gets hurt or something bad happens.
I think the officials have, not completely, but they have lost control, and it's gotten a little chippy. Here's one that's kicked up in the air. It'll come down short. Looks like Cisco coming up the middle. Breaks out to his left, down the sideline. Good yardage across the 30. And now a handkerchief coming. We're playing drop the handkerchief now.
I think this is going to be a late hit out of bounds right here. If it's anything else, I don't know what they're looking at because nothing happened over there except him running, and he got popped. And now they're going to discuss it with the umpire. Blow to the head against Nashville Christian. They've got to run this clock. Keep running. It is right now. This thing needs to end before we get somebody hurt or thrown out, or they do too. This is game management right here, Coach.
You can visit Jackson State Community College at jscc.edu or 425-2601 for details. Victory Jackson North. Browse that pre-owned inventory at victoryjacksonnorth.com or see them at 531 Van Drive. And don't forget about Sarah of Jackson at 189 Stonebridge. Visit them at sarahjackson.com. Best One Tire. Invite Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville to your next blowout. Best One Tire of Jackson. Football is brought to the 45-yard line, and I believe that's where we kicked it off from, Dave.
Yeah, it is, and we got a good return. And I'll tell you, we've gotten every call on our sidelines, and they've gotten every call on theirs. Does that mean that we have two other officials somewhere on the sidelines?
Can we help? Here's a handoff to the running back in the backfield, and we'll see who is quarterbacking. Looks like we've had some changes. Walker Ray may be the new quarterback, and it is Walker Ray. And let's see, Fan on the tackle. And that is 12, Jake Wilson running the football. He lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Don't forget about Kenny Sutherland, a 5-star realty, home buying expert. KennySutherland.com, and you can also call him at his office, 661-9000. Trips right, single receiver to the left. Walker Ray in at quarterback. Steps up. He's hit, though. As he stepped up, he was tackled by number 73, Aaron Gray, a senior defensive starter.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I like his pocket presence right there. He tried to step up. I mean, the guy made a great tackle on him, but he was moving forward in the pocket, and as an offensive lineman, that's what you love, to know where your quarterback is. And he stepped up, just got a hold of him. But I'll tell you, if he makes the play, he's got a guy breaking wide open across the middle.
3rd and about 18, 4:42 and counting with the running clock. Cantrell, Brooks, and Cisco come to the right in the trips formation. You got 4 down linemen. Keep an eye on the linebackers. Look like they're dropping this time. A sneaky outside delayed rush. We didn't get the tackle blocked, and Walker Ray, running for his life, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's hit by 2 Eagles of Nashville Christian, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, and he was trying to make the best out of a bad situation, and those defensive tackles are just coming free on the ends right there, and they know what's going to happen. I mean, that's part of the game. They know we're in the situation right now to throw the ball.
And they've got a speed rusher on the outside. Guthrie, let's see if he's coming hard from the outside trying to beat the right tackle. Right tackle does bump him, slows him up, running, but catching from behind. Guthrie had him, lost him, but now it's going to be sling down time. Big old handful of jersey, and ball will go over on downs as Lucas Klein slung Walker Ray down. Where are the tearaway jerseys?
Yeah. Oh, me. I remember. I tell you what, the one I remember the most is Comrade Holloway at the end of a ball game. I bet he had changed jerseys 2 or 3 times, and there was times you couldn't even read the number on him. It was just sitting on the top of his shoulder pads.
Clock running at 3:10 and counting. Multiple substitutions for Nashville Christian. Lambert in there at quarterback, and they put Dunning, the starting running back in there, who plays wingback. There'll be a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with more football on WNWS.com.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number, and that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer, and when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Best One Tire, Jackson or Brownsville, 660-4072 or 772-1504.
3:02 left. Timeout on the field. Nashville Christian has the football, 1st and 10 on the Jackson Christian School 30. Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, the Reed Nelson team, sells more real estate than any other in West Tennessee. Call them at 664-1006. Here's the snap, the handoff to the running back. Is that King again? King, good yardage. The speedster heads towards the goal line, and he accelerates and goes 30 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, he has a different speed at that point. Once he got into the secondary, he made one move, and when he planted that last foot, it just was a situation where he kicked it into next gear, and I don't think anybody would be upset if they would let this clock keep running.
No, I don't think they would either.
There's that song again, Coach.
And here comes a young man late into the football game. Looks like he's going to get there. Campos on to attempt the extra point. The snap, the kick is up. It looks good. The referee says it is good. And with 2:56 to go in this contest, it is 57-7. We'll be back after this timeout.
Simmons Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in West Tennessee. It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Simmons Bank. Whether you need a startup capital, equipment loans, money for expansion, or deposit products, Simmons Bank has experienced bankers that will give you the time, accessibility, and service you desire. Come see us at any of our 24 locations throughout West Tennessee, or visit us online at simmonsbank.com. The Simmons Bank team is ready to help you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
2:56 to go. 50-point lead by Nashville Christian School. Jackson Christian to get the kickoff.
Number 10, their quarterback, was it McCary? I've lost his
Number
name.
10, McClary, started the football game.
Yeah, he's down there with that white headband. All he needs is Roselle written across it, and he looked just like McMahon.
Here's the kickoff, headed towards Brooks, towards the sideline. He heads back to the middle. Cuts it up. He's hit back there and down at about the 22-yard line. He has played hard as the rest of the Eagles have, but they got to be some tired young men. They've logged a lot of time on defense on the field.
Yes, they have. And we've got some scores here from Division I, Region 7. Adamsville is defeating Gibson County right now, 21-7. South Gibson and Covington knotted up 13-13 in the fourth. Haywood 31, Crockett County 30. And in Ripley, Dyersburg 13, Ripley 10.
Okay, very
the clock
good.
is running, and we should not give this ball back up. I wouldn't mind if we just took a knee.
I think we'll attack. We are aggressive. 1st and 10 on our own 21-yard line. Not a good spot. Should have been the 22. Here's the fake handoff. Keeping, running up the middle is Walker Ray. He will get about 7, maybe 8 yards on that one. Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto on Airways Boulevard and the 45 bypass in Jackson. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson. Best One Tire in Jackson and Brownsville. Best One Tire of Jackson.com. Gene Langley Ford, who you can find with the low overhead. They save you money. 3500 East End Drive in Humboldt, Tennessee. Conrad Drive is where King Jewelers is. 16B Conrad Drive, King Jewelers, Jackson.com. Here's the snap to Walker Ray. Fakes, keeps, goes up the middle. Got yardage.
Hey, the sophomore's doing a great job in there right now. Walker's he's making good fakes, doing a good job of keeping the ball under control, and he's gotten good yards on the last 2 plays, a total of about 17 on the last 2.
And the previous play before that, we did get the first down. I felt they gave us a good spot on that one. And, of course, Rockin' Dough Pizza, rockandoughpizza.com, downtown Jackson Walk, Sonic of Jackson, Cookie Dough Blast, and Sunday, 6 Sonic locations, 41 seconds, trips right. The handoff this time. Jake Wilson hits the left, gets a first down across the 50, the 45, and knocked out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. First down, Jackson Christian.
It will be a first down, and remember the clock is running, so we don't get it stoppage on the first down. We're going to probably get one more play if we hurry, and we are going to try to get one off.
Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee, TennesseeTractor.com. Simmons Bank, find a location, SimmonsBank.com. And, of course, Outback Steakhouse, 194 Stonebrook Place. Here's the snap, the handoff, driving over the left side, and a positive gain. That ends the football game, 57-7. Your final. Nashville Christian holds on to first place in the region and first place in the state in single A, 2A, or Division II football. We're going to come back after a 3-minute timeout to talk about this football game. You're listening to WNWS.com.
Let King Jewelers serve you. During our 22 years in business, we have made it our mission to be the best jeweler in Jackson. In order to be the best, we believe every customer is important. Select a unique gift for that special someone or a piece for a special occasion. Our staff will be happy to help. With over 35 years' experience in repair and custom design, Grover King will give your jewelry the care it needs to last for years to come. Come to King Jewelers today.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Sometimes a routine is a good thing to break. Start your morning at McDonald's and get any of these sandwiches for just $1 each. Because if you don't deserve a morning that's a little easier and a lot tastier, who does?
Welcome to Hughes Eye. Our doctors and staff look forward to having you as a patient at our clinic. Our doctors and staff work together as a team to treat patients with outstanding care in a positive and friendly environment. We work closely with your local eye and medical doctors to provide care centered around you. Hughes Eye has offices throughout West Tennessee to better serve you. We offer cataract, LASIK, and glaucoma procedures, retina and oculoplastic specialties, as well as the treatment and management of many ocular diseases. We're proud to offer advanced technology to provide the most up-to-date treatment options for your eyes. Prior to your appointment, please take a moment to visit our website at hugheseye.com. There, you can submit new patient forms, find directions to our clinics, and learn more about your ocular condition. Thank you for choosing Hughes Eye.
This Junior Garlic Butter Burger is so juicy. The butter really brings out the flavor.
Well said, Peter.
You're kind of buttering me up. What did you do?
You're just a really good friend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Grab a $2.99 Junior Garlic Butter Bacon Burger with tots while they last.
57-50 your final score. Nashville Christian wins. Even in losing, and some people say with a score like that, there was a good effort. Fumbles, penalties, short field, some interceptions, some things you play without your senior leading quarterback who leads West Tennessee in passing. There were some there we picked up some injuries. We play again next week. Still got a chance at a region berth in the playoffs. It'll be senior night, Dave, at the last home game for the seniors against Trinity Christian Academy. Game will start at 7 o'clock, and we will look forward to it. But look at the positives. When you watch the film, yeah, you're going to see the fumbles and the penalties, and you're going to do this, that, and the other. But there were positives tonight.
Yeah, there was. And you know, we moved the ball at times, and we threw the ball well, and I mean, we blocked well until they kind of knew what we were going to do. And at that point, a defense that as fast as that can just pin their ears back and go. But, you know, there's a lot of people that got some good playing time, got some experience in this right now. It was going to be hard to come in here and beat this team anyway. We put up a fight. We did everything that we could do. We just, at this point, you got to tip your hats. That's a good ball team that we played tonight. But I was happy about the effort that we put forth. And, you know, we're going to come out of this a little bit scathed up. Tinsley had a new tape job on his ankle as we were going in. So I watched him, but he looked like he was walking good. Stanfield had a little bit of a limp as he was going. And we will be anxious to see what Caden's going to do in next week against Trinity.
Now, we hope to hear from Greg Armour, but we will have to stay within our time frame here. Very quickly, please support these people like Marco's Pizza of Jackson on Van Drive, Kenny Sutherland, 5 Star Realty, Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, Outback Steakhouse, Rockin' Dough Pizza, Sonic of Jackson, the Hughes Eye Group, Gene Langley Ford, King Jewelers, McDonald's, Simmons Bank, Tennessee Tractor, Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, Mitchell's Body Shop, Best One Tire, Sarah of Jackson, Jackson State Community College, Victory Jackson North, West Tennessee Bone and Joint, Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants, Masterfit Medical, Old Town Spaghetti Store. Please tell those people that you appreciate them. We could not bring you high school football, and for you Jackson Christian folks, we could not bring you Jackson Christian school football without those fine sponsors, Dave.
Yeah, and they do a great job of supporting Jackson Christian and other high school sports. And, you know, please, like he said, show them how happy you are about that, and just spend your money there. That's what they're doing this for, plus the love of football. And Coach, you know, it's going to be one of these things, but next week I'm going to have to send you solo. I've had a vacation planned for a little bit, so I'm not going to be able to attend that Trinity game, but I will be watching. And if you have any trouble, just dial me on the telephone, and we'll tie it in.
We're going to have a mystery man. A masked man will come in to do the game. And I guess for my good friend and colleague and the best referee in West Tennessee, maybe in Middle Tennessee now after tonight, my color man David Wade, for one of the finest producers, directors, cameramen, anything you want at Worthy Road Studios, Paul Schultze, for the one and only, and I want to keep him here in the South. You don't need to go back to Michigan. Jim the Russian, stay here with us, and what a great man. For Drew Magruder and for Coach Joe Holloway, we're going to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.